Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountaineyewooks.com, helping you and the West see better.
Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Ella DeWolf. I'm number 22 and I play point guard. I've been playing basketball for my whole life. I think our personal goals for this season is making it to playoff and winning some games. I have horses. I traveled a lot this summer. My favorite subject in school is probably psychology because I think it's interesting. Plans after I graduate is going to college for sure. My favorite movie is Tinkerbell because I grew up watching it. And I am Ella and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor sports broadcasts.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Making our community a better place is Steamboat Motors. And today, Steamboat Motors is featuring Gateway Church Steamboat.
Hi, it's Robert, inviting you to visit Gateway Church in Steamboat Springs, a relaxed, welcoming environment where you can connect with God on a personal level. We're easy to find in the Riverside Plaza, right behind State Church. Check us out at gatewaychurchsteamboat.com. We can't wait to meet you.
Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, proud to give back to local nonprofits like Gateway Church Steamboat. Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat on Highway 40, or online at steamboatmotors.com.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Lucas Krupp. I'm number 5. I play guard. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. My team goals and personal goals is to win the Western Slope and then make a deep playoff run. I also play football and I'm interested in fishing and just being outside. My favorite subject in school is plant and animal science because I'm passionate about the outdoors and animals. This summer I hung out with my friends, went camping and just took it easy. After I graduate, I plan to go to CSU for 4 years. And my favorite movie is The Dark Knight. I'm Lucas Krupp, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks! Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountaineyewooks.com, helping you and the West see better.
Go Sailors!
Sailors.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Jordan O'Neely. I'm number 14 and I play post. I've spent 7 years playing basketball. Goal for my team is to play in the playoffs this year. I play volleyball and track as well as playing basketball. My favorite subject in school is math because I've got a lot of friends in that class, and this summer I went to some camps with my team. After I graduate, I plan to go to college. I'm Jordan and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Is your vehicle ready for our harsh Colorado winter? The all-new Steamboat Motors Expanded Service Department state-of-the-art repair shop is here for you and your vehicle, servicing trucks, cars, and SUVs. From oil changes and tune-ups to full engine replacements and everything in between. Steamboat Motors certified mechanics will keep your vehicle running smoothly. Steamboat Motors, a consistent J.D. Power Award winner. Sales and service. West Steamboat on Highway 40 and online at steamboatmotors.com.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Mountain Iworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Iworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Iworks. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses.
Mountain Iworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Craig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainiworks.com. Go Sailors!
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Kane Morris. I'm number 2 and I play guard. I've been playing basketball for about 5 years. My goals for this season is I'd like to win a league championship. I also play soccer. My favorite subject in school is math because it just makes sense to me. Over the summer, I golfed a lot and played soccer and basketball. After I graduate, I think I will take a gap year and then go to college. My favorite movie is Cars, and I am Kane Morse. I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations, east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailor Sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor Sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, my name is Emmeline McCarthy. I'm number 30. My positions are guard and bench. I played basketball for about 4 years. My team goals for this season is to play better together and to make our shots. I also play lacrosse and flag football. My favorite subject in school is English because I like reading and learning about stories. This summer I did some basketball camps and I worked. After school I plan to go to college and travel. And my favorite movie is Cars. And I'm Emmy and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Dotson Payment Solutions, Ellens & Strom, Attorneys at Law, The Agency Steamboat, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eyeworks, Steamboat Roofing Company, One Off Auto Center, Yampa Valley Bank, and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Basketball.
All right, welcome everybody to Kelly Meek Gymnasium in downtown Steamboat Springs, Colorado. At the Steamboat Springs High School, we have Sailor Sports for you today on this Thursday afternoon going into the early evening. I'm Drew McElhaney, and I'll have a head-to-head game, back-to-back games of Sailors basketball. Today we'll be starting out with the Lady Sailors taking on the Lady Panthers from Delta, Colorado. Delta coming into this matchup against the Sailors with an overall record of 10-10, but 7-0 in league and leading the league. coming up against the Sailors, who have had a much better improved season this year over last. Trying to keep it going. Coming into this matchup, the Lady Sailors are 8-12 overall, 4-3 in league, and in third place. So the Lady Sailors having a good season so far, as both teams will come to midcourt ready for the tip-off. For the Lady Sailors, that's going to be Peyton Bender taking the tip for the Sailors, and she'll win that tip. Oh, but it's stolen away quickly by the Panthers, and then we're off. The clock is ticking, and the game has begun. And we'll move around it on the perimeter here. It will be Delta wearing all green with like a black trim, it looks like. Going left to right on your radio dial, and the Lady Sailors wearing their white uniforms with red numbers, red trim, going right to left on your radio dial. Sailors get the first rebound, but unable to control the rebound, taken over by the Panthers. They get a quick bucket right there. 2-0 Delta out with the lead. Now Sailors break a full court press to get it across midcourt, and they'll set up their offense now. Moving the ball around. Ella DeWolf, good to see her back on the court. Good feed inside. She fed that inside to Baumgartner, Naomi Baumgartner, unable to get it up in the hoop, but gets the Panthers hit it out of bounds, and it's Sailor ball. And it's Baumgartner looking to inbound. Nobody really moving without the ball. Peyton Bender finally gets over to Ella DeWolf, and she'll miss a three from the corner, and it'll be rebounded by Delta, and we're off and running the other direction. Now it's Delta's number 3 going inside. That's Narnaho now over to, there's a 3 from deep outside. That was Christie. Christie didn't get that one, and a rebound comes down to the Sailors, and they'll get it over to Ella DeWolf, the team leader, who was out for most of the season with a boot on her foot, but is back. Now the Sailors unfortunately turn it over at midcourt, and the Panthers can't control it on the other end of the court, and it goes out of bounds back over to the Sailors. 2-0, we're just underway here at Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Now Baumgartner will get the ball in. Try a full court press. They're going like 3-1 full court press here. Now the Sailors get to midcourt, pick it up, and get it across to Peyton Bender, and over to Ella DeWolf. They'll set up their offense. Now trying to feed it over to Butas, but it's tipped away by Christie, and she'll put it in for Delta. 4-0 now as Delta's up quick on the Sailors. Sailors doing all right, but just being a little bit too slow on their pass, and the Panthers have been able to exploit that by jumping in between and stealing the pass. Now there, Butas trying to break the press, will travel for the Sailors. They'll go back over to the Panthers. Now the Panthers back out. Chris Bean now will move the ball inside. Feeds it into number 23. That is Martinez. Martinez with a good shot off the glass. Quick, the Sailors are down 6-0. And here comes the press again by the Panthers. Panthers are one of those teams that likes to press. I remember that from last year. In fact, I might remember playing Delta last year. Delta might remember me. All righty, so Sailors retain the ball on their end of the court here, trying to inbound it, and it'll be a miscommunication on the inbound pass between Baumgartner and Butas, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll go back over to the Panthers. Sailors kind of dropping their head a little too early here in the game. This game's a long ways from over. Got to keep that head up and just get back in the game. The Sailors just struggling a little bit slow out of the gate here. Again, playing the number 1 team in league, so this is going to be a tough battle. And there's a long shot right there from J.C. Christie. So we got 2 Christies on the team here for the Panthers. She hits that 3. And now a long pass midcourt, stolen away by the Panthers. Again, Sailors having a hard time getting across midcourt here early in this game. Now they beat the Panthers and get it out ahead. But too quick is Peyton Bender to try to make a pass, and the Panthers stepped right in front of it and took it away. Sailors need to be in a hurry to get across midcourt, but then they need to settle it down. And don't be so quick to pass it. Make sure it's a clear pass. And they'll get it going, I'm sure, here eventually. Now it's going to be Panthers inside, outside game to number Christie again. She'll miss that one. The rebound inside by Martinez, and she'll kiss that off the glass for her 4th point of the game. And the Sailors find themselves in a deep hole here with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. 11-0 already as we come to the first break. You're listening to the KTYV Sports on FM, 105.7 and 97.7 on your FM dial. And also at steamboatradio.com. We'd like to thank Builders First Source for all their building materials with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs and 13th Street on Pine Grove Road. And Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today at Loggers Lane. Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DobsonPOS.com. All right, that's the way the Lady Sailors wanted to start out this game here during Blues break. But I'm sure that they'll be able to find their way. It's just Coach got them on the bench. He's going to sort out some things, get them to calm down. Sailors are notoriously, over the last couple of years, struggled with full court presses. Delta's not going to change anything. Up 11-0. They're going to come out onto the court, set up for in a 1-3-1 full court press here. Sailors will come out with a 2-2 to match up against it. Baumgartner will get it into Butas. She'll give it back to Baumgartner, and Baumgartner's going to try to take it all the way. She'll get it almost to the court, then make the pass. Good break of the press, and now they've got their offense set up. Big skip pass by Ella DeWolf, but number 2 right there, Narnaho, and she'll get fouled on the layup there. Narnaho saw that pass coming. It's too predictable. Saw it coming and was standing, like literally just stepped right in front of the Sailor and stole that pass and was off and running. Trying to run the plays, just a little too predictable on that one. Made it an easy steal. Went for the hard foul, unable to stop Narnaho from scoring. And now it's 14-0, 4:22, just underway really, and the Sailors already down 14 points. They'll come back out in their 1-3-1 full court press. We'll see how long they play this. And Sailors break the press. Now they need to slow it down. There they go. Run your offense. There he goes. Skip pass to the left side of the court. Now they move around. Ella DeWolf. Ella DeWolf now will move over to the right side of the court. So give it over to Baumgartner. Baumgartner looking to feed it to somebody. Can't find any help. Slashing to the corner. Nope. They'll swing it over. Now back out to Baumgartner. Baumgartner being hounded. Now to get it to Ella DeWolf. Sailor struggling to get it anywhere near the basket. Now Warnke will drive in, but she'll get tied up real quick. Jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with the Sailors. Sailors still have a chance here to walk away with some points. They can get it in the basket here. All righty here. It's going to be inbound to Naomi Baumgartner on her baseline underneath her own basket. Feeds it into Peyton. Peyton goes up. Didn't think they were going to call a foul. Thought maybe they'd call a tie-up, but they did call the foul. And Peyton Bender will be going to the line shooting too. Ball got wedged in the hoop. You know how it wedges in the side there. The ball is wedged right now, and there's nobody on the court that's tall enough to get that ball out. The referee's going to try to free it with another basketball. 3:35 left to go. 14-0. Sailors trail. 3:35 left to go in the first quarter. We'd like to thank Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul,
student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer.
What's going on there? And Peyton Bender will make her first free throw attempt, and that gets the Sailors on the board. 14-1. Second one on the way. Bounces around, rolls around, and it finds its way through. Peyton Bender, 2 free throws. Good for the Sailors on the board, 14-2. Oh, and there's Steck right there, stepping in for the Sailors. Knocked the inbound pass away. That's Emma Steck with a great play there for the Sailors. Now it'll be Panthers inbounding beneath their own basket. Sailors on defense here. And now they'll throw it in up top there. Moving it around. They get it over to Zeminski. Zeminski puts that shot up, misses that. And it comes down to her own teammate. Drives in, puts it off the glass. That is Janelle Christie, the other Christie sister. Bender now on the full court press. Gets it to Steck. Steck now back to Baumgartner. They move it over to Warnke. Now back to Baumgartner. And still not across midcourt. Got to get it across now. Warnke gets it across. Moves it up to Ella DeWolf. Ella DeWolf tries to feed it in low. And it's going to be Baumgartner being hounded, and eventually the ball stripped away by the Panthers, and they're off and running the other direction. And there's a strong, hard foul by Peyton Bender on number 12, Maddie Muitzky. Hard foul there to keep her from getting the easy bucket was Peyton Bender. 16-2, Sailors trail with about 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. First free throw, nice form right there by Muitzky. And there's a timeout on the floor after the free throw, so we're going to go to a timeout here with 2:51 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Sailors trailing 17-2. Like to thank the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, bringing you the insurance basket of the game. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life. Well, Coach Baumgartner got the girls rounded up around the bench, giving them some words of encouragement, telling them how to handle certain situations, and letting them know this game is a long ways from over. Yeah, they're in a deep hole. It's going to be a tough one for sure at this point, already down 17-2. But that doesn't mean you don't have 3 more quarters. Hey, maybe if you don't win, you get it back to a respectable score. So got to keep playing hard, even though the game has gotten away from them a little bit here. As we come back onto the court after the timeout, we'll go back to the free throw stripe. The Panthers still have a free throw shot here, as they took the timeout in between the first and the second free throw on the hard foul by Peyton Bender on Muitzky. And here's the shot. A little flat on that one. It comes down to Peyton Bender, who's able to grab it. And Delta they're going to try to... They tried to set up a full court press on a rebound, and it failed on them, but the Sailors get a little sloppy after they get across midcourt and turn it back over to the Panthers. Now a long shot by Christie, misses that one. Then the rebound Delta, and now another rebound Delta, and that one misses. They missed all their rebound chances, and it finally goes off of Warnke of the Sailors, and it'll stay with the Panthers. It's going to be... That's going to be Christie inbounding that ball to Sinicki of the Panthers now with the ball up top. She'll swing that one over to Christie, Janelle Christie. And now number 11, Crowder into the game for the Panthers, being hounded by Warnke, really putting some pressure on the Panthers right now. The Sailors almost get a turnover, but it goes off of Baumgartner's hands, and it'll go back over to the Panthers. Now the Panthers on their baseline. It'll be Janelle Christie inbounding that to Crowder. Crowder spinning around on the blocks, can't get it to go. Being challenged by Warnke. Warnke, another foul. That'll be her second one. And the basket goes for the Panthers, so that'll be an and one attempt here. That's the second one that they've gotten on Warnke tonight. It's 2 and 1s. And Crowder will take that shot and she'll make that free throw. Game getting quickly out of hand here, 20-2. Lady Sailors trailing. Number 1 team in the league. Sailors are like the 6th team in the league. So this is going to be a tough game. Sailors knew this was going to be a hard game. And there's another turnover on the full court press And it stays with the Panthers as the Sailors could not break half court. Now there's a shot. Good rebound by Steck. Steck, good outlet pass to Baumgartner. Baumgartner off and running. Foul, no call. Misses the shot. Now the Panthers have a 3-on-1. Going to take it in. Peyton Bender stands her ground. Vase turns it over. That's going to be a travel, I believe. No, he's calling a foul. Thought there was a travel before any foul, but nope. That's why I'm an announcer and he's a referee. And it's going to be a little bit of a buzzer here. Warnke will come in. Ella DeWolf will come back in for the Sailors. So the Sailors right now on the court, we've got Steck, Emma Steck, Ramona Bessie, Ella DeWolf, Peyton Bender, and Naomi Baumgartner. Baumgartner now with a rebound and pushing it up court. Gets it across midcourt. They try to trap her. She dribbles through it, goes to the blocks, takes it herself, and gets it to fall. Good play. Good strong play by Naomi Baumgartner. 20-4 with 1:06 left to go in the first quarter. Good play there by the senior leadership of Naomi Baumgartner. Now being hassled way out top by Ella DeWolf. The Panthers will have to switch it up here. Now it's Gallegos with the ball. She'll feed that over to Smith, who now Nowinski tries to feed it in, goes off a couple Sailors, and it's off and running as Ella DeWolf. Baumgartner looking a little bothered right now. Not sure if that ball went off of her. Also, there's a, all right. And now the Sailors turn it over. Quick play up, 3-on-1. Easy bucket there for the Panthers, 22-4. As Ella DeWolf, pass was interrupted. Now, quick play. Peyton Bender now down to Steck. Good 1-2-3 pass right there. That's how you break a press. They did it exactly right. Just didn't get the outcome they wanted. As they did a pass from the baseline to midcourt where Bender had it, threw it down to Emma Steck on the blocks, but couldn't get the basket to fall. Very good play. Got to just get a little smoother next time as we come to the end of the first quarter. Oh, great shot by the Panthers. That was number 13, Isabel Felix, at the buzzer to make it 24-4 at the end of the first here at Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Again, you're listening to KTYV Sports on FM. This is Sailor Sports. We'd like to thank Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all of your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at MountainEyeWorks.com. Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to SteamboatRoofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. One Off Auto Center, formerly known as Doc's Auto. The same great service in the same place for all your automotive repair needs on Copper Ridge Drive. Also specializing in diesel. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, with locations in Steamboat and Craig, members FDIC, and Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. Shop them out west at Steamboat on Highway 40. That's the end of the break there. We'll have the second quarter action coming right up here. Panthers coming all the way up here from just south of Grand Junction on Highway 550. As if you were driving to Telluride, you drive right through Delta to get there. It'll be Delta ball. They'll be inbounding it at midcourt. And they'll inbound it to Narnaho. Narnaho now feeds that over to Christy. They put J.C. Christie and Janelle Christie are the two sisters, so I can't say like their first initial because they both start with J's. Just making it hard on an announcer. 24-4. Sailors are trying to crawl their way back into this game. Great feed inside, but Delta misses their shot. Strong rebound by Peyton Bender. Will get it out to Naomi Baumgartner, and Delta will have to retreat. They're not able to set up their full court press on misses. So Baumgartner looking for some help. Gets it to Peyton. Bender now tripped up and gets it to Steck. Steck drives in. Nice dish to Baumgartner. She'll miss it. Not using the backboard. And it goes sailing over the cylinder and into Delta's hands. Delta drives the court. Misses the shot. Strong offensive rebound right there by number 24, J.C. Christie of the Panthers to extend their lead. Now the Sailors come across midcourt. The defense has backed off a little bit. Not hounding them as much. That should be a foul. There's the whistle as the Butas was shoved to the ground by Narnaho of the Panthers. It'll be Sailor ball. 6:44 left to go in this first half. 26-4 Sailors trail. Emma Steck will come to the bench and get a break. And Ramona Bessie back into the game for the Sailors. Oh, they inbound the ball to Ramona Bessie just into the game. She can't handle the pass. Out of bounds. It goes on the Sailors. And it'll go back over to the Panthers. So the Panthers will inbound it. It'll be Narnaho that brings the ball across midcourt for the Panthers. And it's going to be number 2, Bean. Bean drives to the left side, out to Mewitsky. Mewitsky, long shot, misses that. Comes down to Narnaho. Narnaho puts it up for the Panthers, and that shot goes. Here's what I'll tell you about the Panthers. They are really good on their inside the paint shots. When they're down low, they're using the backboard, and they're kissing it off the glass each and every time. Difference with the Sailors, they got it down low. They tried to put a touch shot on it and missed everything. There again, the Panthers score another bucket, another one kissed off the glass. Got to get better at kissing the ball off the glass. It makes it so much easier. Sailors now falling farther behind in this one. It's Bender way up top, taking her player one-on-one. Has it knocked out of her hands. Now she'll try to drive inside. Gets bodied. No whistle. Out of bounds on Delta. Ball will stay with the Sailors. 5:49 left to go in the first half. Well, they're letting them play. That's one way we say it in sports. They're letting them play. And now the ball will be given to Baumgartner of the Sailors. So look to get it inbound to somebody on the blocks. Not there. Butas gets it just outside. Drives in. Great play by Butas. Can't get it to fall, though. Heck of a play right there. And there's another quick bucket by the Panthers. So the Panthers just coming down, scoring, and getting back. Sailors. So it looks like they're just trying to climb a mountain here. Ella DeWolf now drives in, tries to pass it out, gets to Baumgartner. Still driving the paint, just can't gather it. And there's going to be a foul called in there on number 10 of the Panthers. Jordan Reed called with that foul. That's one of those fouls that they weren't calling earlier. That was nice to see because, you know, you're down there trying to get control of the ball and someone's pulling on your arm. Makes it kind of difficult, and the refs don't call it. Makes it really hard. So good call there by the referee to see that there, but as the Sailors turn it over on the inbound pass, and now here's Narnaho. She'll try to kiss it back. She does. Great pass right there to number 1, Janelle Christie, who kisses it off the glass and gets another easy bucket. 34-4. The Sailors down by 30. Not even 5 minutes still left to go here in the first half. This is getting a little rough as the Sailors just not playing very disciplined basketball right now. And it happens, you know. It's no knock on the girls. You get behind, you start pressing, you start pushing, you start making more mistakes because you're feeling the pressure of falling behind. They're doing their best. Not easy when you are going up against the number 1 team in your league. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. No one expected this to be easy, and the girls are doing their best to just try to find anything right now. They've done fairly well at breaking the press since the early point in the game. The first part of the game, they were definitely struggling with breaking the press. Once they finally got the press to start breaking, then they just weren't making their shots. And now, with the points being a 30-point lead here, Delta has backed off a little bit on that pressure, so the Sailors are having an easier time now getting it up court. Again, just not getting the outcome in the ending how they want it. Now, 5:08 left to go in the first half. Sailors down by 30, but the Sailor ball. It'll be inbounded to Wolf. Now back to Baumgartner. Cross midcourt. She'll try to feed it to Steck, but throws it 3 levels up into the stands. I like the idea, trying to do a skip pass over the top of the defense, but just too much muscle on that one, as Baumgartner sent that ball flying into the stands. Now it's Delta on their end of the court, running their offense. Good, strong defense here by the Sailors, and finally they get the pass. Now it's one of the Christie sisters. She'll swing that over. Saminsky down into Narnaho, misses that shot off the glass, and it goes over to the Sailors, and it'll be Sailors' ball. We got a substitution here. A couple people coming in for Delta. A couple coming out. That's Crowder coming in. And Sinicki, no, that's 00. Oh, Bynum in the game for the Panthers. Sailors unable to handle it on their end, and here goes Delta off and running, 3-on-1. Sailors not getting back in transition defense, making it way too easy. Way too easy. Now, granted, when you turn it over up top like that, that is hard for the girls that are down low in the blocks to get back on defense like that. I do understand that. Warnke drives down baseline, gets trapped, tries to feed it to Baumgartner, hand slap at the ball, and they're going to say last touch by Crowder of Delta, and he'll stay with the Sailors. 36-4, 3:56 left to go in the first half. You're listening to Sailor Sports on KTYV, Sports on FM. Ella DeWolf, you can tell she's still bothered by her injury from earlier this year. She's kind of got a little bit of a limp on her walk. And so does Naomi Baumgartner, who plays with a big knee brace, who had knee injury last year. And it's good to see her back playing this year, but I have noticed she has been kind of favoring that knee a little bit today. Now, another ill-advised pass right there, stolen away. Now we got another 3-on-1 situation. Warnke stands her ground, forces a missed shot. Now she'll pick up the ball, control it. She'll get it to her teammate, Emma Steck. Emma Steck dribbling. Oh, good play. Gets it down low. Oh, and they missed the shot right there. That shot, she couldn't use the backboard from the angle that she was at. And that was, Ramona Bessie with that shot that was missed by the Sailors, but that was a great play. Again, I wish the good plays at least came out with an outcome for the girls, because when they do it right, sometimes they don't get the bucket, and it's the same outcome when they do something bad. That's kind of a bummer. They played that play exactly right. They just didn't get the bucket. There's another good, well-run play right there to get the ball to Emma Steck. Oh, and she puts it up on the rim, and it falls back out. Doesn't go the other way. So close was Emma Steck to getting a basket right there. That was a well-run play by the Lady Sailors. Well designed by Coach Baumgartner. Well run. Got her the shot. Just couldn't get it up over the front iron. There's a good inbound pass to Peyton Bender. Brings it down too low. Probably got fouled out of that one, but they let him play, and now it's Panther ball. Now we're moving it down. Great interception there by Peyton Bender on a long pass. Can't handle the hot potato, though, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. 36-4, 2:44 left to go in the first half. It'll be Delta Panther ball as they inbound it beneath their own basket on the baseline. They'll run their offense. Good defense by the Sailors. They do finally get it into Mewitsky, and she's going to make a ill-advised pass to her teammate, and it'll go out of bounds over to the Sailors. That was Lily Gallegos that couldn't handle that pass. It's going to be Bessie inbounding the ball for the Sailors. It's Warnke in the backcourt to retrieve it. She's guarded. Let's see what they do here. As all the Sailors are on the other end of the court. There, now Butis comes back to help with the inbound pass. She gets the ball knocked away, but they'll give it over now to Bessie. Bessie, midcourt, gets it knocked away, but she's got a hold of it. Being pressured, she's got to get the ball to a teammate. Hits it off of a Panther. That is going to be Crowder. She's trying to bounce it off their legs so she wouldn't get the backcourt violation. Didn't quite work out the way the Sailors wanted, and they fouled her hard so she wouldn't get a breakaway bucket. It'll stay now with the Panthers. A couple substitutions for the Sailors. Sailors working with a very small bench. Some of the players looking very, very tired. Now, Crowder for the Delta trying to inbound it. She'll find her teammate. And those nice pass, man. Great pass there by Bonham to number 13. Felix with that shot. Now the Sailors come down. Good feed inside to Baumgartner, who kissed it off the glass, and it goes in. 38-6. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Good to see her using the backboard on that shot. That was a beautiful high off the glass shot there by Baumgartner. Now on the defensive end, scrappy defense by Warnke will tie up the ball, and that'll possession arrow goes over to Steamboat, so a turnover there by Warnke. Good job there by the Sailors. 1:54 left to go in the first half. Sailors trying to crawl back into this one. Baumgartner, midcourt, makes a move, goes to the right side, now finds Warnke. Warnke puts the shot up, halfway down, and it comes back out. That's just bad luck there for the Sailors. Now, quick three by the Panthers, and it comes down to Baumgartner. The Sailors will control it. Great job there by the Sailors to force a quick three there by the Panthers. I'm sure that's not what their coach wanted. The Sailor defense kind of pressured that girl into that shot. Now, Butis has not had a quiet game so far today. Missed there by Warnke. Great play by Naomi Baumgartner as the ball was going out of bounds. She leaps into the air, grabs it in midair, and throws it off the defender. And the ball will stay with the Sailors. 1:16 left to go in the first half. 38-6. Lady Sailors just hanging around. And now here we go. Inbounded. It's Steck with that shot. It gets partially blocked, and now the Panthers control the ball across midcourt. They push it up. Crowder around her defender, and just a nice, easy layup there for Crowder of the Panthers. That's a good basketball player there by that young Panther. I mean, that was a really nice layup that she just put there. Now up top, Sailors stripped there. And an easy bucket there by the Panthers. That was Isabel Felix stripping the ball there at midcourt from Emily Gallagher. Sailors played a lot of young girls today. And now Stack trying to feed it into Gallagher, and they can't control that, and it goes over to the Panthers. And now we're off and running the other way. Panthers with the ball, moving it around. Three-pointer from out deep, and that shot is hit. That's going to be, again, number 13, Isabel Felix. She's hot in the last couple minutes here. Now Sailors at the buzzer, and no, can't get it to fall. That was Gallegos, the sophomore, with that shot. Can't get it to fall. Sailors playing much better basketball there in the second quarter than in the first quarter, but they took a 1-2 punch in the first quarter, got themselves behind, and now they're battling to get back into this. 45-6 at halftime. I'm Drew McElhaney with KTYV Sports on FM. Stay right here. For the second half. What's going on? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is a place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboatsailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Luke Jordan, number 12. I play wing. I've been playing basketball for 4 years now. Our team goal is to go to the playoffs and win a playoff game. I play football. My favorite subject is CCP because I get ready for college. In the summer, I went to some basketball camps and football camps. After I graduate, I plan to go to college, thinking Colorado, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet for college, but my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I am Luke Jordan. I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboat Sailor Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations, east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Whitney Warnke, and I'm number 2, and I'm a guard, and I've been playing basketball for like 4 years, and I think our team goal is to win some games, and I also do cross country and track and mountain biking, and my favorite subject in school is my off hour. In the summer, I did a lot of training and some traveling, and then my plans after I graduate are to go to college and definitely travel, and my favorite movie is Cars 2. I am Whitney Warnke, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Kelly MEEK Gymnasium. We're just underway here in the second half of the Lady Sailors game against the Lady Delta Panthers. 45 points for the Panthers, 6 points for your Lady Sailors. This is probably going to be a tough one on the ladies, but what they do between now and the end of the game can define who they are. This is about 8 minutes. We're just about 10 seconds into this second half here. We've got a stoppage of play. Not sure what's going on. I don't know if they're talking about possession arrow or what's going on here. There's confusion at the scorer's table. Thank you for tuning in to KTYV Sports on FM. I'm Drew McElhaney. I'll have this call, and after this game, we'll have the boys' game, also against the Delta Panthers. That's going to be a hard matchup as well for the boys, but they match up a little bit better on the win-loss column than these two teams here. Easy bucket there by the Panthers to increase their lead by 2. Now the Sailors bring the ball across, not quite across midcourt, to midcourt. Now Ella DeWolf will push it across midcourt, being hounded on defense, almost throws it away. Warnke able to control it. She'll get it to Bender, now to DeWolf. DeWolf being hounded, she'll give it back up to Bender. Not able to get it inside. Now they try to force it inside. It's a scrum for the ball, and that's going to stay with the Sailors as Baumgartner and Mattia Bean for the Panthers fighting for the ball. It'll stay with the Sailors. Baumgartner trying to inbound it, throws it right to a Panther who outruns the defense. Good defense getting back that time, and they stop the missed shot. And it's Baumgartner boxing out, allowing Butas to get the rebound, but then lazy, I'll have to call it what it is, lazy with the ball right there, trying to get it to her teammate, and it was stolen away. And now Butas being much more strong with the ball. She's not going to let that happen twice in a row. As she did let her guard down on that last one, allowed it to be stripped away. But now the Sailors control it on their offensive end. Ella DeWolf, strong drive to the hole. Yeah, gets slammed to the ground. She'll be shooting too. It's a correct call. It's a good call. A little bit, I think the whistles could come a little bit quicker. She got fouled. She'll be shooting her 2. She'll make the first one of her 2. Sailors' first point in quite a while. And makes both of them. So Sailors get both of those. Still not being rewarded on the... There we go. Now they've got their point on the scoreboard. Eleanor Wolf drives to the lane. She gets fouled, goes to the stripe, and she makes 2. In fact, the Sailors, I believe, have taken 4 free throws today, and they've made the 4, if I'm correct on that. I'd say most of their points are all off of free throws. That's going to be a walk. Nope, they're going to say Peyton Bender on the push. That's going to be her 3rd foul. Can't really afford to lose Peyton Bender. She's one of the taller players for the Lady Sailors. Now the ball will be the Panthers will try to inbound it. Good inbound play there. And she's fouled by Bender again. That's going to be 4 on Bender. Could be a short half for Bender as Ava Martinez into the game for the Panthers. Gets fouled. She'll be shooting 2 for the Lady Panthers. She'll retrieve the ball, get the shot underway. A little strong on that one, finding the back part of the cylinder and bouncing off to the right side. A quick substitution here for the Sailors as Steck will come back in the game. Baumgartner to rest. Again, too hard on the free throw, way back on the iron, but strong rebound by the Delta ladies, and they control it. Now a long 3, back iron on that one, misses. Strong rebound by Emma Steck, and a great outlet pass out to Butas. So that's a great play right there by the Lady Sailors. Now Butas with a long 3, and she'll bang it off the front iron, and it comes down to the Panthers, and the Panthers will slow everything down as they come across midcourt. Running their offense along the outside of the Panthers. And no hurry, as they certainly have the game well in hand. It would be very difficult for the Sailors to come back at this point, being down 39 points. All they can do is battle. One battle after another, as they say. And there's strong defense there by the Lady Sailors and force a turnover. So there's a trip down the court where the Panthers didn't get a basket. It's going to be Warnke bringing the ball out to midcourt. Picked up her dribble before she wanted to and then got herself in trouble. Stolen away by Narnaho, who can't get it to fall. And then the Sailors have to foul number 24, J.C. Christie, on the rebound. J.C. Christie makes the strong rebound. The Sailors had to foul her. Warnke just making a bad mistake as she came into the midcourt and picked up her dribble. You could tell she didn't want to do it when she did. And, she got herself in a pickle there, and unfortunately it turned into some free throw shots here for the Panthers. 4:09 left to go. Your Sailors wearing their white uniforms, red numbers, going left to right on your radio dial. And the second free throw is missed, and a strong rebound by Bender. Bender, though, falling to the floor, gives it up. Now Sailors quick pass, but too fast as they try to push it up the court really fast. And it didn't go, but I believe that is Zoe Finnegan in the game for the Sailors. So that's a freshman into the game. The bench really short for Coach Baumgartner. First time I've seen Zoe Finnegan on the court for the Sailors this year. Zoe, a freshman in the same class as my daughter, so it's kind of fun. It's the first time I've called basketball for somebody that grew up in one of my kids' classes, so that's a milestone for me. 3:23 left to go here in the third. 48-8. Sailors trail, trying to just battle through the rest of this game. They feed it down low. Finnegan beaten on that play, but stays with it, and the Sailors get the rebound and trying to get control of it here. They finally do, and they get it across midcourt. It'll be Warnke with the ball for the Sailors. She'll swing it over to Finnegan. Finnegan now over to Bender. Bender will try to drive in the paint. Strong move by Peyton Bender. That is how you got to do it, young lady. That is a great play. Peyton Bender battled her way to the blocks and went up strong, kissed it off the glass, and the Sailors get another bucket. 48-10. They're crawling back in. Now, a missed shot there by the Panthers. Sailors can't control the hot potato, and it goes back over to the Panthers. The Panthers moving the ball around. This is going to be J.C. Christie going all the way around the horn and puts it up. Can't get it. Being battled by Bessie. That was on the defensive there for the Sailors. But the score right now, 50-10 with 2:22 left to go in the third. You're listening to Steamboat's KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on your FM dial or online at www.steamboatradio.com. You can also watch these games. We're streaming this game and the next game after this, which will be the boys' game, streaming it live on Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. So check us out there. We'd like to thank all these wonderful sponsors that we have. Remember to sponsor the sponsors. Without the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you Steamboat Springs High School Sports, Sailor Sports. Builders First Source for all your building material with 2 convenient locations at Steamboat Springs on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service and online at steamboatmotors.com. Find them, West Steamboat on Highway 40. All right, 2:22 left to go in the third here, and Sailors trying to get back into it. They'll inbound the ball now to Zoe Finnegan, who will bring it up midcourt, but the young girl makes an ill-advised pass there, stolen away by the Panthers, and that's another easy 2 points there for the Panthers. Sailors definitely playing with a short bench, and it's definitely making it a little bit difficult for the Sailors as they've gone to some players that haven't seen a lot of playing time this year. Finnegan now, nice move, drives in, gets stuck, pushes through, no foul. I'll be honest, the foul there would have bailed her out, but she did deserve the call because she did get hacked across the arms. It would have been a bailout because she did get herself into a little bit of a situation there, but still a foul's a foul. Now, there's a good steal right there by Emma Steck of the Sailors. She'll get it out to Bessie. Now to Warnke. Warnke looking for something. Find Finnegan in the corner. Finnegan back out. I like how young Finnegan's playing, though. Not playing too shy. Not playing like it's out of her comfort zone. She looks comfortable out there. Warnke with a shot for the Sailors from the right side. Can't get it to go. And now off and running are the Panthers the other way. Now they'll pull it up, slow things down, swing it over. There's Whiskey with a 3 from the corner there. Can't get it to fall. Now they'll drive into the paint, miss it, but a strong offensive rebound right there. Man, I can't read their numbers. Oh, by Jace, one of the Christie girls. Now Warnke fast up the court, beats the defense, but she'll pull it back out, gives it to Finnegan. Finnegan drives in, up and off the glass, misses, but a good rebound by Steck. Kisses this one out. Now it's going to be a long 2, and that was going to be Bessie with that one, but it doesn't fall for the Sailors, and now the Delta Panthers will slow everything down and control the ball. Now Crowder will drive into the paint, gets the defense to bite down on her, and she just gives it over to her teammate for a really easy bucket. That was Sinicki with that shot for the Panthers as it's 56-10 with 17 seconds left to go in the third. We got a timeout on the floor. Well, like I said, man, it's kind of a milestone. I mean, I knew eventually this was going to happen as my daughter moved into high school. But yeah, one of her classmates, a young lady that actually lives just a few houses down from me, who I've watched grow up since a little baby, I'm calling her basketball game. And I know Brian Harvey has gone through this before when his son and kids that he coached finally got up to high school. But yep, this is the first time I'm calling somebody that I've watched grow up as a baby. I'm calling their game. So congratulations to Zoe Finnegan for getting to play some varsity sports here as a freshman. 56-10 with 17 seconds left to go here in this third, and then we'll take another break here. Finnegan will inbound that. They'll give it back to Finnegan. She doesn't even show up on my roster sheet. Not sure why the Sailors bench is so small. Not sure what's happened. I'm not sure if it's injuries. I don't know if it's illness. Not sure what's going on there. There's some balls being batted around right now. Not much for me to call as the ball was just being hot potatoed all over the place. And the 17 seconds rolls off the clock, and we're at the end of 3. 56-10, Sailors doing their best. We'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, with 2 locations, both in Steamboat and in Craig. Member FDIC. Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the refs, or helping you and the sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today at Loggers Lane. Hey, maybe the refs want to take a test nap too. Maybe they need it. Who knows? Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point of sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonsPOS.com. And One Off Auto Center, formerly Doc's Auto. Same great service, same place. For all of your automotive repair needs, go to Copper Ridge Drive, and they specialize in diesel, which is actually very important up here in Steamboat. A lot of people drive diesels. 8 minutes on the board. Sailors trailing by a rough margin. 44 is that they trail by. It will be Sailor ball, inbounding it at midcourt. Get it in the Steck. Steck, strong passes. I'm seeing some really positive stuff. Oh, and Buddha strong into the hole. She gets knocked to the floor. She'll be shooting 2, but that ball does not go through. You can tell she was definitely injured on that play. She's grimacing right now. Something hit hard on that hardwood floor. Butas now with her first free throw attempt. She'll make that one. Quiet game for her today. Definitely one of the stronger players is Brooke Butas. Not scoring quite as much today as she has in past games, but that doesn't mean she's not playing with the same amount of heart. Second free throw, front iron, bounces forward, goes through, so she gets those 2. Sailors now 56-12. Sailors crawling back in. And now Brooke Buddhist able to knock the incoming pass away. It'll stay with the Panthers. They'll be inbounding it on their baseline. The Panthers are certainly getting some players some playing time here. There's some great defense by the tall girls down low, the Sailors. They get it out to Finnegan. Finnegan now will find Steck, and she'll find it over to Brooke Butas, and now she'll stop, get it over to Finnegan. Good play there by the Sailors. Now Warnke moving that around. Now out to Butas. Butas, though, has it picked away from her. And the Panthers now running the court. And Crowder unable to gather the ball from her teammate. And it goes off her leg and out of bounds and over to the Sailors. Yeah, it'll be the Sailors now. We'll have the ball. They'll be bringing that up. So it'll be Warnke with the ball for the Sailors. She'll bring it across midcourt, makes a move, drives into the paint, gathers, puts it up off the rim, but Brooke Butas grabs it, swings it out. Finnegan, now Warnke. Warnke makes a move to her left side, drives in, gets bodied to the floor, and they'll call. The ball goes to the Panthers, and they are going to call a foul. Interesting. Yeah, keep my mouth shut. 6-11, 15-6-12. As Brian Harvey found out and Tony Counts found out yesterday on the Harvey's Huddle, I do have somewhat of a filter. And there it worked really well right there. And the free throw attempt there by the Panthers is missed. Jordan Neely shooting these ones. She's a sophomore. They've got a pretty young roster as well, so this Delta team's probably going to be pretty strong for the next couple of years. These girls are number 1 in the league. They're handling the Sailors pretty easily today. And I'm looking down the score sheet, and I see one senior. Oh, no, you know what? That's my fault. I'm looking at the Sailors sheet. Sailors are really young. There is only one senior on this team. That is Naomi Baumgartner. This is a very young team, and with Zoe Finnegan on the floor, that's even younger because now there's a freshman out there as well. Peyton Bender with a strong move to the hole right there for the Sailors. Drawing a foul. She'll go to the stripe. This is where most of the Sailor points today have come for the free throw stripe. the first one. Great free throw shot there by Peyton Bender. Lady Sailors really good at free throw shots. They've been pretty solid today. I don't know the officials, but I'm only guessing out of all the free throws they've taken, they've missed maybe one, maybe two, but I don't remember two. That one's almost going to be a miss, but found its way through. They tried to, there was a substitution, and the Panthers tried to inbound the pass too fast, catch the Sailors off guard. And the ref, they got to allow for the substitution. The play will be stopped, brought back to the other end, and we'll start it all over again, as now the Sailors have on the court who they want. It'll be the Panthers now moving on around the ball around their perimeter on the offense. There's going to be Felix with that shot. She'll miss it. Comes down to Warnke of the Sailors. Warnke grabs it, tries to get it to Finnegan. Stolen away there by one of the sisters, by the Christie sisters, and now she misses, and Warnke is off and running. Alley-oop pass to Bender. Almost an alley-oop play, but Bender landed, then put the shot up. But a great play right there by the Sailors. Boy, that was the closest thing that I've seen to an alley-oop in a Lady Sailor game. Good job right there by both Warnke and Peyton Bender. You know, Peyton Bender, too, I think she's playing with 4 fouls. So she's been on the court a long time, and being able to play with that many fouls, the Sailors will be really big trouble if she goes out, as they're slowly trying to crawl themselves back into this game. Oh, there's a strong move by the Panthers. Christie again, and now the ball stripped out of her hands by the Sailors. Steck, good play right there. And now Warnke has it. She'll give that up. Oh, and there's a pass there. That was Bessie there trying to feed it down low to Steck, just a little too hot on the pass, but it did go off. Panther will stay with the Sailors. It'll be Finnegan inbounding the ball on the baseline, looking for her teammate. Oh, Peyton Bender wide open underneath, and Finnegan saw it, went to make the pass, bounced off her hands. Now Finnegan here looking to inbound the pass here. Tries to go out top, but didn't put enough on it. Stolen away by one of the Christie sisters. And Reed will go inside, try to make that shot for the Panthers, and it will miss, and they'll say ball stays with the Panthers. It's going to be Janelle Christie inbounding the ball for the Panthers on her baseline. 3:20 left to go in this game. It's definitely going to be a Panther victory. There's no doubt about that. But the Sailors playing really strong and playing their best basketball here in the fourth quarter. Young Zoe Finnegan playing really good basketball. She plays with the boys in our local neighborhood, so that's, she's gotten some tough upbringing on the rough streets of West Steamboat. And there is the Sailors trying to dribble into the paint and had it stripped away. Now defense kind of dropped back a little too much there. Delta took advantage of it, unable to get the bucket to fall, but they're going to be shooting 2 from the stripe. That's going to be number 20, Sinecki. Sinecki will be shooting 2 for the Panthers. The Sailors, I get it, a little late in the game, getting tired, playing with a short bench, kind of let their guard down on the defense right there. Sinecki noticed it, drove straight to the hole. I think maybe they were expecting the Panthers to start running some clock. But when you're in high school and you get that pass, you maybe don't play a lot, and you have an open lane, you're like, I'm taking it. Don't blame the young lady. I'd do it too. There you go. And and my hat's off to the Delta coach. They came out strong with a 1-3-1 full court press. Really took advantage of that and got a big lead on the Sailors, and then pulled it back and didn't press the rest of the game. Really respect that in a coach when they know when it's time to stop pressing. Sailors getting a little sloppy on offense that time. Bad pass goes across midcourt. And he'll turn it back over with 2:09 left to go. We're just letting the clock tick at this point. And stay tuned right here to KTYV Sports on FM for the second of our doubleheader. We got the boys coming up next. That should be a barn burner. Should be a battle of the floor. So we'll see what happens in that game. Stay tuned right here. I'll have that call for you. Delta now driving the ball up the court, and a floater there by Jordan Reed. She's had a good second half. She didn't play much in the first half, but once the game got out of hand, she came into the game, and she's made the best of her time. Now Warnke of the Sailors finding Bender. Bender looking for some help. Now she'll drive to the left. Now back to the right. Gives it up to Steck. Steck looking for something. Steck trying to drive in, but she gets stopped by Reed. Warnke will go around, put up a shot. Nothing there. And the easy rebound there is nobody for the Sailors were underneath the bucket. And the Panthers try to push it up the court. Knocked out of bounds by Peyton Bender. It'll be Delta ball. We are under a minute now as the time is ticking off. Good. Oh, Delta just gets it in. Moves it outside. A shot put up by the Delta Panthers misses. Strong rebound by Crowder, and she'll get that to go back in on a strong offensive rebound there by the Panthers. 63-16. The Sailors are not going to come back today, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not to say they didn't play with heart. They haven't played hard, and they played as tough. They're definitely playing with a small bench. I mean, I'm counting like 4 players on the Sailor bench compared to like 9 players on the Delta bench. And that's the away team has 9 players on their bench. The home team has like 4 players on their bench. So certainly something going on there as the Sailors get beat for another bucket there at the end of the game. 65-16. That's going to be your final score from Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Sailors did the best, and I'll tell you what, they have smiles on their faces. They know they played hard. They know they gave it the best they could. It just wasn't enough today against a team that's just a little bit better than they are. 65-16, Lady Sailors fall to the Delta Panthers. Stay tuned right here. And coming up next, we got the boys game.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Builders First Source in Steamboat, with 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown Steamboat, is hiring load builders to prepare, organize, and secure building materials for customer pickup and delivery. You'll need to be able to operate a forklift. This position comes with competitive pay based on experience and a comprehensive benefits package featuring medical, dental, vision, 401k plans with company match, paid time off, and so much more. Apply today at Builders First Source in their 2 convenient locations or online through Indeed.com. Builders First Source is an equal opportunity employer.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailors sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. And if you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Thomas Krupp. I wear number 22, and I'm a wing. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. Our team goals are to make the playoffs this year. I also play football. My favorite subject in school is carpentry because I get to build stuff. I went to football camps for the summer, and after I graduate, I'm going to go to a school for football. I'm undecided. My favorite movie is the Minecraft movie. I am Thomas Krupp, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain Eyeworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Eyeworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Eyeworks! Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions, the glasses, and sunglasses. Mountain Eyeworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Craig.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainEyeworks.com. Go Sailors!
Builders First Source in Steamboat, with 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown Steamboat, is hiring load builders to prepare, organize, and secure building materials for customer pickup and delivery. You'll need to be able to operate a forklift. This position comes with competitive pay based on experience and a comprehensive benefits package featuring medical, dental, vision, 401k plans with company match, paid time off, and so much more. Apply today at Builders First Source in their 2 convenient locations or online through Indeed.com. Builders First Source is an equal opportunity employer.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Emily Gallagher, and my number is 23, and my position is a shooting guard. I've been playing basketball for 3 years, and our team goal for the season is to make the playoffs and have good wins. And I also play soccer and flag football. My favorite subject is history, and I did many sport camps, and I worked at the hot springs this last summer. And after I graduate, I want to go to college and travel a lot. And my favorite movie is Jaws. I'm Emily Gallagher, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile. Get on those tubes and slide. Tube Allison has officially opened for the season. Slide into winter with this super fun attraction located in the heart of downtown at historic Allison Hills ski area. Enjoy the thrill as you ride up the covered carpet lift. Then fly down the custom-built track complete with bank turns and speedy straightaways. It's fun and exciting for the entire family. Advanced reservations are highly recommended. So visit steamboatsprings.net/tube to learn more and to reserve your spot today.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey there, this is Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. If you're listening to this ad right now, it means you're paying attention to youth sports here in the Yampa Valley. And I guess I know a thing or two about those, as I am a self-proclaimed recovering youth sports parent. I'm also a realtor here in Steamboat Springs, so if I can help you out with any of your needs whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give me a call. 970-846-5101. Kenny Reisman with the agency Steamboat Springs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Giovanni Munoz. I'm number 4. I'm a guard. I've been playing basketball since I was like 10 years old. Our goal for this season is to grow as a team and win league. I play soccer, and I like hanging out with my friends and just having fun. My favorite subject is science because it's really interesting to me. Over the summer, I just hung out with my friends and just chilled. My plans after high school is go to college. Not sure. My favorite movie is Zootopia 2. I am Giovanni Munoz, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. With Mountain Mattress Best Price Guarantee, you'll get the lowest price on all the best brands in the country. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
Mountain Mattress is the place when you need to rest your face. Put our mattresses to the test, and you will see we're the best.
Mountain Iworks, open for all your eye care needs. Whether you're on the field, court, or ice, Mountain Iworks will help you play to the best of your ability.
Mountain Iworks. Let our family help your family see better.
Dr. Erica Musgrove and Dr. Brian Williams provide comprehensive eye care for all ages.
Come see all the latest fashions in glasses and sunglasses. Mountain Iworks, located in Central Park Plaza in Steamboat and Victory Way in Quay.
Schedule an appointment today at mountainiworks.com. Go Sailors!
Builders First Source in Steamboat, with 2 convenient locations on either side of downtown Steamboat, is hiring low builders to prepare, organize, and secure building building materials for customer pickup and delivery. You'll need to be able to operate a forklift. This position comes with competitive pay based on experience and a comprehensive benefits package featuring medical, dental, vision, 401k plans with company match, paid time off, and so much more. Apply today at Builders First Source in their 2 convenient locations or online through Indeed.com. Builders First Source is an equal opportunity employer.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Brooke Butas, and I'm number 32, and I play every position. I've been playing basketball for 5 years. Our goal is to make a playoff run this year. I also work, and I like to snowboard sometimes. My favorite subject in school is AP Lang, because I get to argue a lot. This summer, I played a lot of basketball, and I hung out with friends. After I graduate, I want to go study medicine at college. My favorite movie is The Parent Trap, because I always watch it when I'm sick. And I am Brooke Butas, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Dotson Payment Solutions are proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Hi, this is Zach from Dotson Payment Solutions. Are you running a local business and tired of paying too much for credit card processing and not getting the local technical support you need? Join our team today at DotsonPOS.com. That's DOTSONPOS.com. Dotson Payment Solutions is a home team for point of sale, payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more, and a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors, your home team.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile. Get on those tubes and slide. Tube Howelson has officially opened for the season. Slide into winter with this super fun attraction located in the heart of downtown at historic Howelson Hills Ski Area. Enjoy the thrill as you ride up the covered carpet lift. Then fly down the custom-built track complete with bank turns and speedy straightaways. It's fun and exciting for the entire family. Advanced reservations are highly recommended. So visit steamboatsprings.net/tube to learn more and to reserve your spot today.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of sailor sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Get on those tubes and slide. Tube Howelson has officially opened for the season. Slide into winter with this super fun attraction located in the heart of downtown at historic Howelson Hills Ski Area. Enjoy the thrill as you ride up the covered carpet lift. Then fly down the custom-built track complete with bank turns and speedy straightaways. It's fun and exciting for the entire family. Advanced reservations are highly recommended. So visit steamboatsprings.net/tube to learn more and to reserve your spot today.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of sailor sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Hey, this is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we love to sponsor all things Steamboat. As a company, we like to get families and student athletes outside to enjoy all that Steamboat has to offer. Steamboat Roofing Company is proud to sponsor Steamboat Sailors sports broadcast.
Steamboat Roofing Company, proudly working in and giving back to Steamboat's outdoor community. Ski, bike, run, roof, Steamboat.
To schedule a roof estimate, please visit us at steamboatroofing.com. Again, that's steamboatroofing.com.
This is Matt with Steamboat Roofing Company, and we're proud Sailor sports sponsors.
See you out there.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Daniel McLaughlin. I'm number 10, and I play power forward and center. I played basketball for 5 years. Team goals for the season is make the playoffs. I play lacrosse, I like to golf and fish as well. My favorite subject in school is probably carpentry, just working with my hands. And then this summer, I traveled and worked. After I graduate, I plan to go to college for 4 years. And then my favorite movie is Open Season. I am Daniel McLaughlin, and I am proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM. Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Hello, I'm Peyton Bender. I'm number 24 and I play post. I've been playing basketball for 4 years and my team goal is to make it to playoffs this season. I play soccer and flag football. My favorite subject is math because I love Miss Bodine. This summer I traveled a lot and played basketball. I plan to go to college, hopefully studying biomed. My favorite movie is Winnie the Pooh because I love Eeyore. I am Peyton Bender and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM. Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
I'm Jackson McEntee. I'm number 33, and I play a guard. I've played basketball for about 5 years. Team goal is to make a deep playoff run. I also play golf. Favorite subject in school is history. My plans for this summer, or last summer, I just golfed a lot. After I graduate, I hope to go to a selective four-year college. My favorite book is Red Rising. I'm Jackson McEntee, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eye Works,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Steamboat Springs High School at the Kelly Meek Gymnasium for the second of our doubleheader. It's the Sailor Boys game against the Panthers of Delta, Colorado. And the Lady Sailors took a hard one to the chin in the last game. Hopefully the boys can step up and we can split this series today. We got 8 minutes on the board. Delta wearing their greens with dark blue lettering. Maybe that's black with black numbers and lettering. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. The Sailors in their home whites with their red numbers and red trim going right to left on your radio dial as we start out this game. We want to thank everybody listening to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on your FM dial. Also on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. You can also watch this game live on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. And Connor Baptiste at mid-court will miss that tip, and it will go over to the Panthers. They'll start out the game with the ball. And there's their first shot put up there by number 11, Jet Ryan. He'll hit that three to kick off the game. Just like the Lady Panthers, they're going to start out here in a full court press. The Sailor boys team, however, easily break the press. Long skip pass there by Caesar. Caesar playing the point today, it looks like. Swing it over to Kane Morris in the corner. Down low. Krupp will kick it out. He'll find Hoy. Hoy will jack it up for three, and he'll miss. He'll come back down to Kane Morris. Now Thomas Krupp, and it's over now. Back into Hoy. Hoy will drive into the paint. Kick it out. Kane Morris for three, and he hits it for the Sailors, and we're off and running. Just 1 minute gone, and it's 3-3 here in the early parts of this game. Now here comes Delta. I don't like their color combinations. It makes it hard for reading their numbers. And that was number 1, Sheen with that. Or Sheen, I'm sorry. Sheen with that bucket. 5-3. Now Hoy, great pass into Baptiste and a reverse layup by Baptiste. And it's 5-5 as it's hot action straight out of the gates. Now it's going to be Gallegos, and he'll throw it down into the corner to Ryan. Back out to Gallegos. Now they'll swing that to Sheen. Sheen now looking for some help, and he'll throw that back over to Gallegos. Now Gallegos over to Ryan. Ryan gets it down low. Baptiste battling down low, and that's going to be a great turnaround off the glass by March over Baptiste. Good basket right there by March, who on my sheet says he's 6'7". I'm way up on the second level here. Hard to tell, but yeah, he's a tall kid. Now Baptiste unable to handle a hot pass there by Morris, and it goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Panthers. Yeah, I didn't realize that kid was 6'7", that was backing Baptiste down in the blocks down there, made that nice shot. That's going to be a battle for Connor Baptiste today, taking on that kid at 6'7". 6'7" and a mustache. Now here the Panthers on offense. It'll be Gallegos. He'll swing it all the way across to Ryan. Now he'll give it back to Gallegos. They'll feed it down low to their other big guy. That's Gibson had to give it up. Gallegos with that shot misses it, but he gets the ball back. He'll put it up again, misses, and this one will come down to Connor Baptiste of the Sailors, and he'll give it over to Hoy. Hoy now up the left side across midcourt. He'll give it over to Carrillo. Carrillo now looking to give it to Morris in the corner. Morris for another three, and he hits that one. Morris hot early as he's hit 2 early threes. 8-7 Sailors with a 1-point lead. 4:58 left to go in the first. Now going left to right on your radio dial is the Delta Panthers. It's Gallegos in the left corner, looking for some help, guarded by Hoy. Looks for a screen, gets out to mid, about the free throw line, gives it up. Now it's going to be number 1, he put Jackson 3 over top of Morris. That was Deacon Sheen with that shot. I believe that's his second 3 of the game. Now Carrillo gets the ball midcourt, bounce pass Hoy. Now out to Morris. He pump fakes the 3, gets his defender in the air, goes around him, puts up a nice 2 from about 10 feet out, and it's 10-10, 4:18 left to go in the first. Hot action right out of the gate. Now it's Gallegos. He gives it into Sheen. Sheen up to the 6'7" guy. He takes one step and slam dunks it on top of the Sailors. Carrillo of the Sailors even has a little smirk on his face, realizing they just got dunked on. But quick, the Sailors move it up across midcourt to the right side over to Morris. Now I'll give it back up to Carrillo. Quick pass by Cesar Carrillo down to Baptiste, who gets an easy 2. That's a great pass by Cesar Carrillo. 12-12, 3:47 left to go in the first. Back and forth they go. It's like a heavyweight battle out here, just punch after punch. Now number 44 will go up. He'll miss, and so Gibson misses his, followed by the 6'7" March on the rebound, but he can't get it to fall, and it'll come down to the Sailors. I think that might be the first possession of the game. It didn't come down to points for either team. Carrillo gets it inside, tries to make a pass over his shoulder, but it's intercepted there by the Panthers, and they're off and running. Ryan now to the 6'7" March, comes in out of control, and that's going to be a charge. Absolutely great call there. As the Sailors see the big guy coming down, that's like laying down in front of a freight train. I mean, that takes some bravery to take that charge. That is a big kid coming down with a head of steam. Good defense there by the Sailors. We're 3:14 left to go in the first quarter, just underway. 12-12 if you're joining us. It's the Sailors taking on the Panthers of Delta, Colorado. Quick passing by the Sailors. Almost got him a quick bucket, but they kick it back out. Now Krupp, one step sideways, drives in, shot, misses. Comes down to the Panthers. It's Gallegos. Gallegos drives into the lane. He'll drop it off for his teammate. No travel called. And there's going to be a foul on the Sailors. We got some substitutions that I didn't see. That was Herreta for the Panthers that brought that up, but it will be Gallegos shooting the free throws here as the Sailors just kind of got out of position underneath the basket, and foul was all they had to give. First free throw hits the front iron but bounces forward and finds the cylinder for Gallegos of the Panthers. And both big guys of the Panthers on the bench right now. Number 10, though, Landon Hand comes in. He's 6'3", so he's not too much smaller. They do lose 4 inches there. Sailors look like they match up a little bit better here, but this, I will say, this Delta team's got a lot of tall kids on it. A lot of tall players on this team. 14-12, Sailors down by 2, just about 3 to go. They do a full court press. Sailors break it easy. Cesar Carrillo goes for a bounce pass around his defender. It's kicked out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll be Sailor Hoy inbounding the ball, baseline. Now they're running their motions. Oh, Baptiste was looking for it underneath. There's Carrillo to the blocks, but he's going to try to kick it back out. It's knocked away. I think he thought it was fouled. No call, and you can't complain. You just got to get back, and the Sailors do that. Now Delta almost gives it up as good defense by Connor Baptiste down low. Now they're up top with Gallegos. Pump fakes, gets his defender in the air, goes around him, and he runs the lane and floats it. Nice floater there by Gallegos. 16-12. Sailors now trail by 4. Setting up a trap here at midcourt, and it worked as Hoy turns it over. And Luke Jordan tries to take a charge. Doesn't get the charge, but he disrupts the pass. Now Jordan's going to go coast to coast, but then he drops it off to Baptiste, and Baptiste gets swatted by Morlan. It's going to be 2:09 left to go in the first. Sailors trailing by 4, 16-12, but a Sailor ball on their baseline. Inbounding it will be Reese Hoy. He'll give it to Baptiste on the block. Quick little pass out to Jordan. Jordan for 3, and he nails it. Luke Jordan for that 3. Sailors needed that. 16-15. Sailors now trail by 1. Now the Panthers on offense. Looking around. Going to get it to Moran. Now it goes out to Carrillo. That's the wrong sheet. That goes out to Kohik now. He'll have to give it up. That's McCormick, and then it's swatted. There is Herrera. It's swatted away by Connor Baptiste down low, and the Sailors control the ball. Now, Luke Jordan, left side. He'll give it up to Hoy. Hoy splits the defense. Hasn't knocked away. He gets control, though. It's trying to find Connor Baptiste. Can't find him. A little sloppy. Down low as Connor Baptiste tried to feed it to young Oren Erno into the game. The freshman was unable to handle the pass that was given to him, even though it was not that good of a pass. I understand it was hard to handle. Now, Panthers on offense. Here they go. Kohik with the ball. He'll swing it inside. Now out to Herrera. Herrera behind a screen. Jacks a 3. Front iron misses. Carrillo for the Sailors with the rebound. And he'll bring it across midcourt. Looking for, he picks up his dribble. Now he'll get it over to Kane Morris. Now Cesar Carrillo being guarded by Herrera. Herrera picks him, and Luke Jordan with a swat. Luke Jordan swats the ball to the wall as Herrera goes up. They're going to call a foul, as I guess he got him with the body. He sent the ball and the player to the wall. That is what you call a hard foul. 16-15, 1 point difference, 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Herrera shooting free throws, and he can't get the first one to fall, so it'll still stay a 1 point game. Herrera of the Delta Panthers. Delta Panthers coming in today with a 9-11 record, 4-5 in league play. That's good enough for 4th place in league. And he'll make the second one, so he made 1 of 2. Sailors, if you're wondering, are 6-14 on the year, not their best season, and 2-7 in league. That's basically close to last place in the league. There's a long shot right there by Moreland, and Moreland. Now the Sailors will control the ball. Luke Jordan drives into the lane. Defense collapses. Oh, yeah. He would have been livid if that whistle hadn't have blown right there. Great play awareness by Luke Jordan. He drove the lane. Defense actually anticipated him passing it, and I think he had that idea as well. They shut the pass down, but left the lane open. And then he missed the shot. He'll make his free throw. Missed the shot, but he missed it because his hand was pulled. So I think, if that whistle hadn't come, I think he might have lost his cool because, that would have been embarrassing. But he was certainly fouled. Jordan now with his second one. That one's too hard, so he made 1 of 2. And we've got a 20-16 game as we're in the final seconds here. There's a shot from the corner by the Panthers. And Luke Jordan, strong rebound. He'll give it up to Baptiste. We're at 10 seconds here. And Carrillo has it up top. Now Krupp looking to give it to someone, but that's an easy pass for Morlan to steal. 3 at the buzzer, and he misses it for the Panthers. As that pass by Krupp trying to get it over to his teammate was just too simple to read. Lucky the Sailors didn't get burned right there at the end of the half. We're at 20 points for the Delta Panthers, 16 for your Sailors. We'd like to thank Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Hopefully we'll be doing that tonight. Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. For all your eye care needs, go to Central Park Plaza and shop them online at mountainEyeWorks.com. Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. And the agency, Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency, Steamboat, has you covered. we could be like, you could be like Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better. The agency, Steamboat, let Chris and his team help you and the refs with all their real estate needs. We could just put the referees in every one of these ads. That'd actually be really funny. All right, 8 minutes on the board. 2 second quarter. Sailors trailing by 4, but with possession of the ball. It's going to be Hoy on the right side. Quick pass into Krupp. Krupp on the blocks, double teamed by 2 guys taller than him. He has to kick it back out. Hoy now drives back in, looks for something, nothing there. Bounce pass into Erno. Erno doesn't take it. Kicks it out to Morris in the corner. That would have been his third 3. That one came up short, and now the Panthers are off and running. Gallegos guarded by Morris. He'll kick that over, and Ryan will drive in. He can't make that shot. Short on his layup, and it comes down to Cesar Carrillo, and he'll bring it across midcourt for the Sailors. Now, setting up the offense, they'll feed it down to the free throw line to Krupp. Krupp actually right over top the 6'7" player, and it goes in. And he had something to say to his coach. I'm not sure if one of the other players missed his assignment. The coach just told him to get back on offense. And now here we go. Ryan, he'll kick that in. Now they'll kick it back out to Ryan. Guarded by Carrillo. They'll swing that over now. It's Gallegos with the ball. Gallegos now, they'll swing that into Sheen. Sheen in the corner. Sheen finds a little hole, goes in the paint, Euro step, and he'll draw the foul, miss the shot. We'll see who this foul was on. He'll be shooting 2 here, will be Deacon Sheen. Foul was on number 23, Oren Erno. You'll hear me often refer to Oren Erno as the young Oren Erno. That is because he is a freshman playing this year. sophomore. He's not a freshman, he's a sophomore. I should have known that. And you know what? He's not so young anymore because he played a little bit last year as a freshman. But he has played a ton this year as a sophomore, and he's got a whole nother season under his belt. Warren Erno with a shot here, ears are burning. Doesn't get that one to fall, but I like the confidence. He took that shot. 21-18. Sailors still in this one, and they're out-rebounded there by March, the 6'7" player for Delta. Now Sheen will drive in, doesn't get a foul called, and it goes to the Sailors. Cesar Carrillo has not gotten scoring yet. We need him to go because Cesar Carrillo, we got to have him have like 14 points in today's game if we're going to have a chance. I like that he's passing the ball. Erno from the side. Oh, and the ball gets wedged. I like that Cesar Carrillo is not playing selfish ball. He's giving up the ball. He's passing. He's helping out his teammates. I like it. But like I said, we need Cesar with like about 16 points in the scorebook by the end of this game if we're going to have a chance. Got to get scoring from everybody. A quick give and go right there. Gallegos to Sheen, back to Gallegos for an easy 2 for the Panthers. Dangerous pass on the inbound pass there, and then the Sailors give it away after they get across midcourt. Lucky to get that pass on that inbound pass was very, very gutsy. It paid off, but then they turned it over quickly after that. Now they feed it down low to the 6'7" March. Warren Erno gets a double team help to stop him, makes him give it up, and now the Delta is getting tied up. Oh, he gets out of it. They give it over to Ryan. Ryan's ball goes halfway in, comes back out, but the 6'7" March right there to clean up the board and put it back in. Something Coach Tanner Stillwell didn't like. He didn't like what he was seeing. He's quick on the timeout. It's 25-18. Your Sailors starting to fall a little bit behind here with 5:02 left to go in the first half. We'd like to thank Fielder's First Source for all of your building materials with 2 convenient locations, both in Steamboat Springs on 13th Street and on Pine Grove Road. The Mountain Mattress and Furniture is helping for you and the Sailors to get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test app today in Loggers Lane. And Dotson Payment Solutions, bringing local point-of-sale payment solutions, loyalty programs, gift cards, and more to your business. Learn more at DotsonPOS.com. 5:02 on the board here in the first, left to go here in the first half. 25-18. It will be Sailor ball. They're setting up a full court press. And again, a really dangerous pass on the inbound pass. Warren Erno has it. He'll give it up to Cade Morris. Cade Morris now will beat his defender, and they'll get it across midcourt and settle things down. Delta definitely not making it easy for the Sailors to get across midcourt. Now Baptiste has it about free throw line, has it knocked away, and here goes Delta. Good bounce pass right there. Ryan misses the layup, and March, the 6'7" guy, just dominating the boards right now, and he puts that one back in. He missed it, got it, missed it, put it back in. So Sailors having a hard time matching up with the kid. He's 6'7", which is totally understandable. 4:22, 27-18. Sailors starting to kind of get this holes getting deeper and deeper. It's going to be that's going to be Reese Hoy from the corner. Misses. Strong rebound. Baptiste out to Erno. Erno for 3, and he finds front iron and doesn't fall. And it comes down to March of the Panthers. Now Gallegos will bring it up. He'll give it to Sheen. Sheen now over to Ryan. Ryan looking for something here. Drop it inside to their other big guy, and he's going to be fouled by Cade Morris. That's going to be Harley Gibson there being fouled. He's not as tall as March, but he's just almost about the same height. Let's see what they put. They've got him in here at 6'3". It looks taller than that, but he's a big guy. He'd be an awesome defensive lineman. He's broad as he is tall. Big substitutions here for the Panthers as Sheen, Ryan, and March all come out. And now missed free throw. He gets his own rebound, and he gets fouled again. He'll shoot another 2. Lazy play right there by the Sailors. That's the type of thing that'll drive a coach absolutely nuts. Not screening out the shooter and allowing him not only to get his own rebound, but to get fouled again and shoot another 2 free throws. You gotta be aware and on your toes at all times. Well, they'll learn their lesson on that one. 3:52 left to go in the first half. Sailors now down 29-18. We're stuck on this 18. Haven't been able to get off the 18 mark. And now they'll add another one, 30-18. Now the Sailors will come up to midcourt. It's Hoy. And Hoy there again. Man, I hate to use this word. There's no way to describe that pass by Hoy that got intercepted at midcourt other than just, I hate to say it, lazy. That's the word that comes to mind. It was just, you got to be confident in your pass. You get the ball to your guy. You can't just float it. Guys are going to pick it so quick. And there again, another ill-advised pass for the Sailors. And good quick hands by Hoy to knock that one out of the hands of Gibson, so he doesn't go to the free throw line that time. Almost another 2 free throws for Gibson. The Sailors just being, I don't know the word. I'm not going to say lazy because that wasn't lazy. That was a sharp pass, but everybody knew where that pass was going. The Sailors started out hot. They have kind of come a part of the game here where they're stumbling a little bit. Wow, number 15, Cole Moreland with a 3 right there for Delta. As Delta extends their lead even more now. Sailors really going to get themselves in a pickle if they don't get going here on the offensive end. Kane Morris wanting the ball, gets it, shoots it. He'll make his 3rd 3 of the game. Kane Morris finally gets us off the 18 mark. 33-21 with about 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Now Toretta with the ball for the Panthers. And it's knocked away by Kane Morris, so it won't be a backcourt violation. And Moreland now will bring the ball up. He'll dish it off into the paint. They'll kick it out. Herrera for 3, and he'll cash that over the top of Kane Morris. Now the full court press being set up here. Good beat of that. No, it's the wrong pass. Oren Erno trying to, there's a good timeout there by the Panthers to control the pass. Oren Erno trying to make a pass there to an open player underneath. Went for the wrong pass and it got intercepted. Sailors 36-21 deficit here. 2:24 left to go in the first half. Now that's the lessons that Oren Erno will learn with time. That was just the wrong pass for that situation. Made it easier to defend. I would say undisciplined basketball here in the last, I'd say, 4 minutes of this quarter. They were really playing great basketball in the first quarter. Teams were going toe-to-toe, punch for punch. It was like a heavyweight bout right out of the gate. Both teams scoring. And then the Sailors kind of dropped off, whereas Delta didn't. And Delta has kept their pace going. The Sailors got a little undisciplined, and it has cost them a couple different times. And also Delta has just made some really good shots. Some really good contested three-point shots that went in. And, there was nothing wrong with the defense, just a good shot. Now Gallegos will drive right side there again. Well defended, but he puts it up over the defenders for an easy 2. Now they'll get it into Luke Jordan. Luke Jordan will drive into a trap at midcourt, and it'll be last touch by the Panthers. It'll stay with the Sailors. We're under 2 minutes in the first half here. 38-21, Sailors trail. Really would like to come away with some points here. But Krupp tries to dribble a ball through 2 defenders. That doesn't usually turn out too well. And Moreland drives the other end of the court, and he'll get fouled. He'll go shoot 2. Again, undisciplined basketball. Does not usually work to try to dribble through 2 defenders. And it was an easy steal. And when you get the steal out top like that, there's just no defense to get back. And the Sailors get caught. free throw attempt here. He'll make that one. Kid's a good shooter. 39-21. This is like a slow leak. And there's the second one. He makes both free throws, so he makes the Sailors pay for that mistake. Now Cesar Carrillo will come back into the game for Krupp. Lucas Krupp will take a seat on the bench. Hoy, oh man, that pass was almost picked in the backcourt too. And there's a good bounce pass to Baptiste. Spin move down low, but it gets blocked, and Panthers now control the ball. That was number 12, McCormick, with that block on Baptiste. And now it's the Moreland kid. He'll give it down to McCormick. He'll go into the blocks, bangs bodies with Baptiste, but no foul, no whistle, and the bucket counts. The Sailors now down by more than 20 points. I don't know how this game got so out of control so fast. But Hoy with a three, way off. Catches no iron, catches no backboard, goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Delta. 56.4, 42-21. Sailors trailing by 21 points now. And it's going to be the Sailors trapping the Panthers at midcourt, but then they let them break the trap. Oh, good play there by Luke Jordan. Now Morris of the Sailors has it, tries to dribble up, finds Hoy in the corner. Hoy will try again, and he'll make that one. Little makeup for the air ball just before that. Sailors really needed that one. 42-24 as they get it back down under 20 points. Oh, but then they get a little lazy on the defense, but the Delta misses. Now a bad pass by Cesar Carrillo, just gives the ball up again. Unbelievable. Just discipline. That's the word that comes to mind, discipline. Not playing with any. Herrera, they're going to call an illegal screen on the Panthers right before the shot goes up. Sailors will have a 4-second chance here to get a bucket. It's not going to be full court. It's going to be about 3/4 of the way. They got 4 seconds. They got 3/4 of the court. Caesar with the ball, and he just throws it away and then stands there. And that shot just misses at the buzzer for the Panthers. That's 42 for the Delta Panthers, 24 for your local Sailors. Let's hope for a better second half. The Sailors can make a great comeback, a great run. For KTYV Sports on FM, I'm Drew. That's the end of the first half. Stay tuned right here for the second half.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Napa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Hi, this is PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank is so proud to sponsor the Steamboat Sailor Athletics. The Sailors consistently have the best all-around athletes, biggest hearts, and the loudest, most loyal fans. Thank you for your support of the Steamboat Sailors. Listen and watch on Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105.7, Sports on FM. And remember, let's go, Sailors!
We open in a month. We still need a point of sale set up.
It's all good. Really, I got a guy.
Dodson Payment Solutions is your guy. Get a smooth payment experience with Dodson Payment Solutions. Get face-to-face interactions. Your Dodson representative comes to you. Get in touch now to streamline your payments process for any kind and size business. Visit DodsonPOS.com to see if you qualify for a free point-of-sale system. Dodson Payment Solutions, your guy for effortless payments.
Dodson Payment Solutions at 2740 Lincoln Avenue, Unit 3, West Steamboat.
Steamboat.
Hi, this is Jimmy from Builders First Source, now in 2 locations here in Steamboat Springs. And we're proud to support Steamboatsailors Sports on KTYV Sports on FM. At Builders First Source, we foster and encourage teamwork, and we know that athletics builds that strong sense of team and working for the greater good, and we are proud supporters of Steamboatsailors High School Sports. Builders First Source, now with 2 locations east of downtown Steamboat on Pine Grove Road and west of town on 13th Street. Good luck to all the high school teams across the Yampa Valley.
Hey Sailor fans, Justin Reed here with the agency in Steamboat Springs. In real estate, just like in sports, it's all about having the right game plan. Whether you're buying or selling, the agency brings the strategy, hustle, and local knowledge to help you succeed. I'm proud to support the Sailors and even prouder to serve this incredible community. Call Justin Reed at 970-761-0094 or visit steamboat.theagencyre.com for all your real estate needs. Go Sailors!
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name's Cooper Erno. I'm number 25. My position is shooting guard. I've been playing basketball for 6 or 7 years. My team and personal goals for the season is to make playoffs and make a deep run. The other sports I play are soccer, and I ski and bike. And what I did this summer, I hung out with friends and played a lot of basketball. I plan on going to college after I graduate, and I'm Cooper Erno, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
This is Todd Ellens with the Law Office of Ellens & Strom. We are proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Hard work and persistence are the key ingredients to succeeding in sports and in the courtroom. At Ellens & Strom, we have attorneys that handle nearly all types of legal matters. Contact us at ellensstrom.com to schedule a meeting with a lawyer today. That's ELENZSTROM.com. The Law Office of Ellens & Strom, a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services is proud to bring you this broadcast of Sailor Sports. They know each athlete has worked hard and dedicated themselves to their sport. That's how Mountain West was built, through hard work and dedication. Their local agents are ready to find an auto, home, business, health, or farm and ranch policy to fit your life. Visit one of their offices in Steamboat, Craig, or Meeker, and good luck, Sailors. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, solutions for life.
Round up the whole crew for a true mountain tradition, the Western Barbecue at Thunderhead Lodge. Enjoy hearty barbecue favorites, live music, and a little boot scoot fun high above the valley. This season brings more fun to the party with dancing instructors and a lineup of new bands all season long. It's the Western Barbecue, a Western night out for the whole family, featuring live music, two-step and line dancing, and the best barbecue around. Tickets are required, so head to steamboat.com/Western Barbecue to learn more and make reservations.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Ori Barlev. I'm number 21. I'm a shooting guard. I've played basketball for 4 years. My team goal is to make it to playoffs. Other sports, I've played soccer. Favorite subject in school is math because I'm just good at it. I traveled a lot this summer. Plans for after graduation is moving to El Salvador, and my favorite movie is Ratatouille. I'm Ori Barlev, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
We open in a month. We still need a point of sale set up.
It's all good. Really, I got a guy.
Dodson Payment Solutions is your guy. Get a smooth payment experience with Dodson Payment Solutions. Get face-to-face interactions. Your Dodson representative comes to you. Get in touch now to streamline your payments process for any kind and size business. Visit DodsonPOS.com to see if you qualify for a free point-of-sale system. Dodson Payment Solutions, your guy for effortless payments.
Dodson Payment Solutions at 2740 Lincoln Avenue, Unit 3, West Steamboat.
Jason here from One Off Auto Center with your car tip of the day. Is your maintenance light on? Change oil soon message showing on your dash? Probably time to get your oil changed. And timing couldn't be more perfect. All oil changes are 15% off through the month of February at One Off Auto Center. Don't wait and book your appointment today. Offer ends February 27th. That's your car tip of the day from One Off Auto Center. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive or book online at oneoffautocenter.com. That's oneoffautocenter.com.
We go the extra mile.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from Nits and the Ad Council.
Time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
My name is Bubba Morris. I'm number 32, and I play a guard. I've been playing basketball for 4 years. Team goals are to make a deep playoff run and to get better throughout the season. Other sports I play are golf and soccer. My favorite subject is math because I understand it the best. Over the summer, I played a lot of golf, hung out with friends, and played basketball and soccer. Plans after I graduate is to go to college. I am Bubba Morris, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight. Brought to you by Steamboat Motors, West Steamboat, Highway 40, on 105.7 KTYV. Sports on FM.
Steamboatsailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dodson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboatsailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Kelly MEEK Gymnasium in Steamboat Springs High School in downtown Steamboat Springs, Colorado on this lovely Thursday evening during Blues Break. Thank for everybody that's tuning in to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7, 97.7 on your FM dial. We want to thank anybody tuning in on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. And we certainly want to thank all the people tuning in to YouTube, to the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. I'm Drew McElwain. I'll bring you the second half. Sailors control the ball here right at the beginning of the second half. And Thomas Krupp, new into the game, has his shot swatted away. The ball will stay with the Sailors. Sailors trailing 42-24. Need a good, strong second half here. They got to play smart, disciplined, and smooth to have a chance here. I think they can do it. They just got to find it. Smallest player on the court being guarded by the tallest player, and there's a weak pass there, stolen away. Too easy right there. Just too easy for the Panthers. They're not doing anything special to intercept that ball. We're just giving them soft, easy passes that are easy to intercept. And then there's a strong move inside by the two big guys of Delta. First one was missed and then put back there by March. Gibson missed it. Now there's a good bounce pass, and then Krupp can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Sailors beat the press real easily. Baptiste, great bounce pass to Thomas Krupp just into the game. He couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Krupp, a great player, definitely a gridiron master when he plays running back for the Sailors. Now Ryan gets himself into trouble. Thomas Krupp with the help out on the defense there. He had to give up the ball. Now the ball misses on a shot, comes out way deep, and it'll be Sheen with a shot. And then the 6'7" March with an easy rebound and putback. Sailors just don't have a body to put on that guy. They don't match up well with him at all. I imagine very few teams in the Mountain League do. Now Sailors get it across midcourt. Kane Morris, tries to get it to Baptiste, and he's on the floor, and it's a tie-up. Ball goes over to the Panthers. So this is definitely not starting out the way the Sailors wanted it to start out by any means, as it's a 4-0 run right here out of the gate for the Panthers, and the Panthers control the ball. Sailors now going with a little press themselves. Now they get it to March. March drives in, then he tries to pass it, and that's where the Sailors steal it. Now Kane Morris has a 3-on-2, finds Thomas Krupp. Not there. He'll kick it back out to Morris. Morris now, he'll find Lucas Krupp. So the Krupp brothers on the floor at the same time today. Now it's going to be Hoy. Hoy's going to drive baseline, gets bodied, and they're going to call a foul. It's a good call right there. Not a call you see very often. That was definitely the right call. 46-24, Sailors in the hole. Now it's going to be Reese Hoy inbounding. He'll throw it out to Kane Morris. Kane Morris being guarded by Gallegos of Delta. Now Hoy drives into the paint, and 6'7" March just rejected his layup. Good pressure by the Sailors, and March was able to save it, and now they have numbers 4-on-3, and Gibson can't get it to follow, and they're going to say offensive on Gibson. That'll go over to the Sailors. March tried to follow up the miss with a dunk. It didn't fall either. Wouldn't have counted, as there was a charge. Offensive foul on the Panthers. 5:40 left to go in the third. 46-24. Sailors still looking for their first points of the second half. And now they'll inbound it. They'll give it all the way across midcourt from the baseline. Now Carrillo will go into the paint. Sucks in the defense. Kicks it out. Oh, halfway down, all the way out by Krupp. But Carrillo has it in the paint, and he'll kick it out. Get it away from the trees out to Jordan. Now to one of the Krupp brothers. Now Caesar gets his defender in the air. He drives in, kicks way back out. The other Krupp brother drives in. Lucas Krupp with the shot, can't get the fall, and the 6'7" March will grab it down for the Panthers. We'll go back the other way. Panthers are going right to left on your radio dial. The Sailors going left to right. Now it drives in. Drops it off to Gibson. Gibson kisses it off the glass. Easy 2 points for the Panthers as they extend their lead. 6-0 run out of the gate here. Sailors are yet to score in the second half. 6 points in the second half so far for Delta. There's a floater in the lane by Cesar Carrillo. And that's a good bucket for the Sailors. Sailors almost get a turnover at midcourt, but Panthers able to control it as Gallegos. He'll give it over to his friend Ryan. Ryan misses that. Gibson rebounds over the top of Luke Jordan. And Luke Jordan, man, if there's one thing that kid does well, that is foul hard. And he was not going to allow Gibson to get an easy bucket. Just yanked him down by his arm. Young Gibson didn't really care much for it, but you can't let him get an and one. Oh, now Gibson will be shooting 2 here for the Panthers, and that one has a nice touch. That one falls. Yeah, they've got four or five players over 6 feet tall. That's pretty tall team for one of these Mountain Conference teams. Aspen's had some tall players over the last couple of years. There's a long shot by Gallegos that's missed it. Strong rebound by Oren Erno, and he'll get the outlet pass over to Cesar Carrillo. Cesar now going one-on-one, but has to give it up to Lucas Krupp, and he'll give it back over to Carrillo. Carrillo looking for something. Now he'll give it over to Luke Jordan. Now he'll find Carrillo inside. Carrillo, quick little floater. That's a quick 4 points here in the second half for Cesar Carrillo when he was quiet on the offensive end on the other side. Now Cesar's got a chance here as he takes it away, slows down, goes in the lane, gives it up to Jordan. Jordan has his shot disrupted, gets his own rebound, puts it up, doesn't get it to go, but he'll be shooting two. Well, these tall guys are making it tough on the Sailors, and that certainly disrupted Jordan's shot there. He probably would have made that normally, but he had to adjust in midair because of the height of the Panthers. Oh, it's a little flat, not much arc on that free throw shot. Finds back iron, comes out harsh. Sailors trying to get this back under a 20-point lead so they can mount a charge here at the fourth quarter. Got to get it down to like 18, 16 points where you can actually have a chance to make a run at it in the final quarter. Luke Jordan missed his first one, though. Now he'll tip his second one here. That's a much better shot. More arc on that one. Softer touch. It's a 20-point lead, 49-29. Sailors trying to get themselves back into this one. Now they've got a little pressure going here. Got them kind of on their heels. Good play there. There's a chance for a steal here by the Sailors, and they're unable to come up with it. Gallegos has it for the Panthers. And there's a three from the corner, and it's missed. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on one of the Sailors on the rebound from across the court. Green 12 push. My fault. Everybody thought it was on the Sailors. It wasn't. He saw it from across the court, and he's saying McCormick was pushed in the back there, so it'll be Sailor ball. Sailors going left to right on your radio dial, wearing white with red numbers. Carrillo now, the Erno. Erno now over to Baptiste. Now over to Cesar Carrillo. Open three, and he finds back iron. Baptiste there to grab it. Back to Carrillo. Jordan looks for the three, but doesn't take it. Drives into the paint. I was going to be like, I thought they were going to call it travel, but they said he was grabbed, and it forced the travel. Luke Jordan will go to the stripe. I think it's a 1-and-1. I don't think he was going up for a shot. Let's see what they called. Everybody's acting like it's a two-shot foul, so they must have called it as a shot. I didn't think he was going up for a shot, but maybe he was. Makes the first one, though. And now we're under 20. We get this down to 18 with this one. Great free throw shot there. He missed that first one a little flat, but the next three he made, and Luke Jordan contributing. That's what we need. They're going to need offense. And there's the strong defense there by Oren Erno. Gets called for a blocking foul. Trying to stop the advance of the ball along the sideline. A little slow getting into position. Gets called for the foul. I'd like to thank everybody tuning in from around the country on both the World Wide Web and also on the YouTube, Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. I've already heard from some people that the people in Pennsylvania are paying attention today. I hope the weather's nicer there than it has been here the last couple days, but it has been nice to get snow, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody in Steamboat right now will tell you we don't want sunshine. We've had plenty of sunshine this winter. We're ready for some snow. There's a shot there by Herrera that doesn't go for the Panthers. Gathered up by Jordan, and now Hoy has it for the Sailors. He's guarded by two players. He'll give it up to Morris. Morris now back to Hoy again. Hoy tries to drive in, gets bodied off the ball. Now Morris will have it. He's looking to go all the way across over. That's a foul right there. Come on. They completely grabbed him as he was going out of bounds. 2:22, 49-31. Sailors trail. Trying to get back into this one. I'm trying not to be a hometown ref up here, but come on, man. He clearly was grabbed. I don't know how three people can miss that call. We want to thank all our sponsors, but let's thank some special ones right now. Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the ref see better. Not so sure about that one on that last call. For all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountainEyeWorks.com. And Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go to SteamboatRoofing.com, helping you and the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. And One Off Auto Center, formerly of Doc's Auto. Same great service, same place for all your automotive repair needs. They're found on Copper Ridge Drive. They also specialize in diesel. 2:22 left to go in the third. 31-49 as the Sailors trying to crawl their way back into this in the second half. It will be Sailor ball on their side of the court. They'll inbound it to the backside over to Cesar Carrillo. Hoy now has it. He'll skip all the way across the court. Kane Morris for three, and he hits it. That's number 4. That's number 4 for Kane Morris today. Kane Morris has 4 3-pointers in this game, and the Sailors still find themselves down by quite a bit. Oh, and there goes for a steal right there. And there's a blocking foul and 1. So that's a strong play right there by Moreland, Cole Moreland. He's had a good game today. He's a good free throw shooter, too. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. 51-34. And Moreland shooting his and 1 free throw right here. That was Lucas Krupp with the blocking foul. Missed on the free throw. That helps out the Sailors a little bit there. Now Hoy drives the lane, sucks in the defense, kicks it out to Morris again for 3. Misses that one, though. And Carrillo grabs it, throws it way up top to Hoy. Hoy gets a free shot from the free throw line, but it goes into the cylinder and comes back out. And now it's controlled by the Panthers, as the Panthers Gallegos will bring it to midcourt. Now he gets trapped. Oh, man. Wow. 1:31 left to go in the third, and this announcer is doing his best. 51-34. I'm not allowed to say anything. All righty, it's going to be McCormick inbounding the ball for Delta. He'll throw it to the backcourt. Flair Herrera has the ball for the Panthers. And he'll cross over. The defense will switch up. They'll try to drop it down to the blocks. And there's Lucas Krupp disrupting the ball. Thought he had a turnover there, but they'll say the ball stays with the Delta Panthers. Baptiste back in. Lucas Krupp out. Long inbound pass out up top to Moreland. And now they'll swing it around. It's Herrera with it for the Panthers. Looking for a screen from McCormick. He gets it. McCormick rolls off of it. He gets the ball, but defense collapses down. Good strong defense there by the Sailors. Playing strong defense. Moreland tries to drive it in. Knocked away by Caesar. Then it's kicked out to Caesar. Caesar goes coast to coast and puts it in for the Sailors. 51-36. We got to make a run here. Got to get some buckets here. We got under a minute here. As Herrera goes to the floor, not calling timeout, and the coach calls timeout from the sideline. Heads up play there by the coach of the Delta Panthers. As the player was on the floor, not calling timeout, the coach did it for him. 48 seconds left to go here in the third. 51-36. Your Sailors trying to crawl their way back in. I'd like to thank Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law. When life gives you a technical foul, Ellens and Strom, attorneys at law, has your back. Criminal, civil, estate planning, real estate, business, and more. Go to ellensstrom.com. That's ELENZSTROM.com. And the agency Steamboat. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. The agency Steamboat has you covered. And Builders First Source for all your building materials, with 2 convenient locations in Steamboat Springs on 13th Street and Pine Grove Road. It is Delta's ball. Here's we try to finish up the third quarter. Moreland, long 3, but bad boxing out by the Sailors, so the Delta gets the rebound. Now we got bodies on the floor, heads hitting hardwood. Baptiste is down. Timeout as Baptiste is on the floor. You could hear his head hit the wood from up here, as he might be a little cockeyed. Let's see how he is. He's not asking to come out yet. They're going to send Erno to the table to come in for Baptiste. Baptiste really did just take a knock to the head. Hopefully he can keep playing. Hopefully it's not a concussion or anything like that. He doesn't look to be concussed. He might have a headache in the morning. Delta ball, 29 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Now Herrera around his back. He'll give it to Moreland. Now back to Herrera. Herrera guarded by Morris. They're not giving him anything. He drives to the lane, gives a floater, misses everything. Erno with the rebound, and he'll give it up to Carrillo. Carrillo comes across midcourt, beats his man. He's going to kick it out to the corner. Morris for his fifth. Oh, and he just misses it. Would have been his fifth three-pointer. Oh, Cesar Carrillo with a steal under the basket. Tries a reverse. Doesn't get a call or anything. He's side-eyeing the referee as he walks back to the bench. He probably does have an argument there. Yeah, the Sailors not happy with the referees and coach telling them to get back to the bench. 51-36 into the third. We're going into the fourth. Sailors, they did what I said. I said they had to get it down under 20 to have a chance in the fourth. They've done it. They've shown a little bit of spark. Man, if they could have, Carrillo could have gotten that one to fall right there at the end. I mean, that'd be a 13-point game. That's a whole nother animal, whole nother game. The Sailors certainly feeling like they're not being called fairly on the fouls, but what team ever feels that way? It's been a good game. Sailors hanging in there, battling the best they can. They've got to reach down now inside themselves and find that extra gear. Playing your standard game isn't going to win you this game. You are going to have to dig down deep and find that extra little something, that little something special. Each player is going to have to do it. We get a couple threes from Erno, maybe another three from Morris. I'd like to see a three from Jordan. He can certainly do it. Cesar Carrillo certainly needs to lead this charge. The kid has more talent than probably anybody else on this court, in this gymnasium. Now Morris almost getting trapped. Hoy dribbled the ball. He's kind of, nope, they're going to say it was knocked out of his hands, I guess, tipped. Oh, good look to Morris on the blocks, and he puts it over a 6'7" player and gets it to fall. 51-38. We're down to a 13-point game here. Now it's Gallegos coming across midcourt. Defense gets back, shuts everything down. Now March, the tall guy, he'll give it up, and inside, Sheen will take it inside. He'll get fouled by the Sailors. That's going to be called on Luke Jordan. I think that's his third. It is. 7:25 left to go in the game. If you're just tuning in, this is Sailor Sports on KTYV, Sports on FM. And that one falls for Sheen. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, it's the Delta Panthers taking on the Steamboat Sailors and have a 14-point lead and a 15-point lead. And now it'll be Sailor ball. A little bit of a press being put on here by Delta. Whoa, that's a long, dangerous pass. That's a long, dangerous pass as March, the 6'7" player from Delta, almost intercepted that pass. But it goes out of bounds on Delta. It'll stay with the Sailors. They'll inbound it backcourt to Carrillo. And now it'll be Hoy. Hoy will bring it to the corner. He'll find Erno. Erno having it punched out of his hands. Now he'll give it over to Hoy. Hoy looking for Erno to do. Erno, nope, not going to set a screen. Now Carrillo. Hoy. Hoy being guarded way out top by the 6'7" guy, which is good for the Sailors. That's where they got to take advantage of. They got to recognize when the kid who's 6'7" is out at the three-point line. He's not in the paint. That's when they need to get in there. That's when they need to be penetrating the box. Now it's going to be Hoy, Carrillo. And here's another thing. We can't really spend a lot of time running offenses. I get what we're doing here, but we got to get the shots. There's Carrillo for 3. Oh my gosh, I thought that was good. It finds just the front iron. Now Sheen goes coast to coast and can't get it to fall, but the Sailors allow Sheen to gather it, or Ryan gather it for the Panthers and put it back in. That did not help him. Carrillo will drive the paint, misses. Erno strong, gets the ball over to Carrillo on the rebound. Now Carrillo looking to do something, and they'll kick it back out and rotate it around. Again, we've got to be scoring 2 times more than they do. We cannot spend this much time up top moving the ball around and then coming up empty on the shot as Luke Jordan misses that shot. And it comes down to Delta, who will slow everything down. There's a 3 by Gallegos, misses everything, and Kane Morris will come down with the rebound for the Sailors, and he'll go back the other direction. Now find Erno, he thought about it but doesn't pull the trigger. Now Carrillo, pump fakes, gets into the paint, makes a move, drives in, and they're going to call the foul. Cesar Carrillo will go to the line, shooting 2 there. Good moves right there by Cesar. Again, he needs to lead this charge. There is a chance for the Sailors to win this game. There still is a chance, but it is going to have to come, and it's going to have to come soon. Cesar Carrillo's first attempt from the free throw stripe there will make that one. We'll have a couple substitutions. Erno out and Hoy out, as both Lucas Krupp and Connor Baptiste back to the game. Good to see Connor Baptiste back in after hitting the ground so hard. And both free throws for Cesar Carrillo are good. 55-40. It's a 15-point game. Sailors still got a chance. We get some steals and some buckets here. We're right back in this game. But they let Ryan and the Panthers really get down to the bucket really easy and get an easy 2 there. So the Sailors having to try so hard for any buckets, and the Panthers scoring so easily. There's going to be a blocking foul there on the 6-7 march. He's definitely not in foul trouble. I think that's only a second. That is correct. It is a second. But it does send Kane Morris to the stripe shooting 2, and most important, it stops the clock. Scoring with the clock stop does help. He makes the first one. Trying to get it back to a 15-point game here. We're going to have to got to score on the one end, and we have to stop on the other. We cannot allow them to get those easy 2-point buckets. Yep, and Kane Morris, good free throw shooting, makes both of those. Sailors still got a chance here. 17 down 15 points. Playing on the pressure. There's the steal. They got a 3-on-1. Bounce pass, and they're going to foul Luke Jordan. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Good play there by the Sailors. If he can make these 2, get down to a 13-point game with the clock stopped. And that's the most important about these last 2 plays, is Sailors getting these points with the clock stopped. Got to make your free throws. It is absolutely imperative that you make your free throws if we're going to make this comeback. Oh, I probably jinxed it. Missed that one. He made his first 2 just a little bit ago, but he missed that one. Definitely looked like he spun the ball a little bit on that instead of nice backwards rotation. That looks a little better. Yep, and that one went in. 1 of 2 there. It's a 14-point game. Now the Sailors put on the same pressure out at midcourt again, and the Delta was able to handle it. So now Herrera has it as they start their offense. They'll give it over to Sheen. Now Gallegos. Over to Gibson, back to Gallegos. He tries to go inside. It was going to be a steal by the Sailors, but they're going to say a blocking foul there. They're calling a push. And that was on Krupp, Thomas Krupp. He'll come back out, and Oren Erno back into the game for the Sailors. Oh, they try to go up top to the big guy. They've got 3 guys on him. They gives it up to Gibson. Gibson airballs it from outside, and Jordan controls it now for the Sailors. Cross midcourt. Carrillo into the paint. Gets this guy in the air. I would have tried to draw that foul right there. Boy, I wish he would have gone into his body. Get that guy in the air and then get the and one. They've got Jordan right there. They find Jordan. Now kick it out. Kane Morris for it again. That's number 5, buddy. That's number 5. 5 3-pointers for Kane Morris. And we got it to an 11-point game. Sailors almost have it back into 10. They got a chance for a steal. Bodies collide. Baptiste on the floor again. And Baptiste gets the whistle to call as Baptiste is on the floor again. He's giving it his all tonight, leaving nothing left. First it was his head. This time I'm not sure what he took. Just a body shot or something. But 2 huge bodies colliding, going for the ball. And Baptiste is like one of the biggest players on the team for the Sailors. And he does not match up against March of Delta. 57-46. Sailors crawling back in, but they do have a chance here, and they got to keep playing strong defense. Oren Erno gets beat right there by March. Not much he could do once he got beat because that kid's 6'7". He's just going to lay it in. That's a mismatch. Now they find Reese Hoy on a long pass. Hoy, though, guarded by the tall guy, and so he gives it up. Morris goes into the paint. Oh, he should have gone up with the shot, but he gets it back. He finds Carrillo in the corner. There's fouls all over the place right there. Nothing called. You can see Coach talking to the referee right now. The foul was not on the shot. It was before the shot when the kid was just kind of slapping at the ball. Now the Panthers control it. Boddy and Gibson trying to muscle his way in. The Sailors just yank him to the ground. Not allowing anything easy. Man, they got it so close. They got it down to 11. These free throws are big right here. 59-46, your Sailors trail. Free throw underway. Nice touch right there by the big guy, Gibson. $14-point game now. As he'll try to push it back up to a 15. So Sailors got it down to an 11-point game after being down as far as 22 or 24 at one point in this game. Crawling back into it, they still got a chance at this game. It's not over. Not over. Certainly getting harder, though. Definitely getting much more difficult as the time is slipping away from the Sailors. It's tough. It's tough when you're spending so much energy trying to crawl back in. And you come down on the defensive end, you've got to play up against a kid that's just that much bigger than everybody else on the court. They're just giving it their all, doing the best they can. Be sure to tune in to KTYV Sports on FM every Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 6. And tune into Harvey's Huddle. Listen to Tony Counts, Brian Harvey, and myself talk everything from high school sports to pro sports and everything in between, including local life in the Yampa Valley. That's the Harvey's Huddle, Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 to 6. I'd like to send our congratulations out to the defending state championship Steamboat Springs Sailors hockey team on a wonderful season this year. It's not over. They're going into the playoffs. They have a bye. Their next game will be next week against Cheyenne Mountain, who is a dominant high school hockey program. Sailors have beaten them earlier this year, but Cheyenne you can never sleep on. So congratulations to the hockey team. Keep going. I hope they defend their state title. Now they get it to Morris in the paint, but he kicks it all the way back out. Reese Hoy for 3. You got to make it count, and he does. Man, I tell you what, you have the ball that deep in the box in the paint, and you kick it all the way back out. It's nerve-wracking. You got to come up with that. Now it's McCormick of the Panthers. They get it across midcourt. Herrera now has it. Guarded by Carrillo. He'll give it over to Gallegos. We're under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes. Now McCormick goes in. He'll miss it. Good defense. Oh, my God. All right, yep. Well, the referee made a call, and that call is the call he made. 2:42, 61-49. Unbelievable. What a game. Whoa. And that was a missed free throw there by McCormick. I don't know how to describe where he missed that free throw. I was definitely hearing it from the small student body crowd that's here today for this game. Oh, and he missed, that one's closer, but he missed that one, and then he pushes, and that'll be a foul. That'll actually be shots for the Sailors with no... Oh, no, it's not in the bonus yet. Oh, we're so close. Not in the bonus yet. I was going to say, man, that's going to be shots without the clock moving. That would have been great for the Sailors. They could have gotten it down to a 10-point game without the clock moving, but no, we're not in the bonus quite yet. That's going to be Carrillo, the Sailors. 2:40 left to go. We got to get moving, guys. We got to get moving. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go, Sailors. Now it's Erdo. Oh, look at that. Bubba Morris into the game. Bubba's seen some playing action. He's gone to the bench. We don't usually go to the bench. Hoy looking for something. Morris with a shot. Oh, and that finds side of the basket. That's going to be Sailor ball as McCormick and the Panthers couldn't handle it. Morris going to try to make a 6-3 of the game from the corner. He found the side of the backboard. 2:13 left to go. 61-49. Sailors have a chance here. They certainly need to score. They need a bucket here. Bubba Morris into the game right now. It's a sophomore. There's a long shot for three. Misses. Cesar Carrillo gets it, gathers it. Now, what was that, Cesar? And he just throws the ball away. Gallegos goes the other way. Foul hard, and it goes in. And the end one, and that should just about put the end of the run. They had a great shot at it. Man, I tell you what, they had a great shot at making an absolutely amazing comeback today. I think they're going to fall short after this play here. This and one, just not. I mean, he was fouled hard. It was lucky that it went in. He just threw it up, got it lucky. And that was Gallegos of the Panthers, and he'll make that, finish off the three-point play. That's going to really make it hard for the Sailors. They needed to score on that last play down. They threw it away and then gave up an and one on the other end. That's that. And then there's Reese Hoy getting his pocket picked in the backcourt and letting Herrera go coast to coast. And under 2 minutes left to go now, and I think this one is going to go into the books as a loss for the Sailors. I don't usually call it too soon, but unfortunately they had a good run going there. They were making the charge, but they're just going to come up a little too short. You know, they just got themselves too far down. If they hadn't allowed themselves to fall down by like 24 points in this game, there's no saying if they would have won this game. But they just got so far down. And even with the amazing push that they pushed in the fourth quarter, it's just not going to be enough as we're pushing up on 60 seconds here. 66 seconds left to go in the game. And Moreland will take a shot. He'll miss that one. But Sailors, four of them down there, can't get it. And Herrera just laughing at Cesar Carrillo. He's got the biggest smile on his face I've ever seen him. Maybe he just always smiles. 66-49, 47 seconds left to go. And Reese Hoy fouled him. I don't know why. I don't know if they were trying to extend the game. I'm not sure why he just fouled him. And number 5 is certainly Herrera talking trash to Reese Hoy. And he's going to get subbed out right now, which is probably a good thing because I saw it could have gotten really ugly because Herrera of Delta is kind of taunting a little bit of the Sailors. Yeah, Bubba Morris even having words with him. So he's talking, he's jabbing, and he's going to the bench now. So that's a good thing because I think some of the Sailors were getting ready to undercut. They're going to take care of himself because he was certainly jawing at him, pointing at the scoreboard, saying things to him. The Sailors have all the sophomores into the game now. It's the JV team is in now for the Sailors. I'd love to give you names, but I don't have their names on my call sheet. And that shot was missed right there. I do believe That was Barlev that missed the shot for the Sailors there, and they're just running out the clock. I'm Drew McElhaney with KTYV Sports on FM. It's 105.7, 97.7 on your FM dial and on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Thank you for everybody that tuned in on Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Unfortunately, the Sailors are going to fall tonight, 68-49. The score doesn't tell you really the whole story of the game. It's crazy. Big lead. Sailors made a gallant effort at the end to try to get the game back in. Came up short, stalled a little bit down the line there, unable to get it to fall. Sailors having a rough season this year. They'll fall to 2-8 in the league play, 6-15 on the year. Hey, stay tuned. Tune back in 2 nights on Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock, right here, Kelly Meek Gymnasium. Sailors basketball again. Might be the last one for the season. Thanks, guys. For Drew McElhaney, good night.
Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM. Brought to you by
Builders First Source, Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Dotson Payment Solutions,
Ellens and Strom, Attorneys at Law,
The Agency Steamboat,
Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services,
Mountain Eyeworks,
Steamboat Roofing Company,
One Off Auto Center,
Yampa Valley Bank,
and Steamboat Motors.
Thanks for listening to Steamboat Sailor Sports.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
On 105.7 Sports on FM. KTYV Steamboat Springs.